Practice, we compete, we go to work, we go to school, and then on Friday nights we gather around the nest to share a few drinks, we play Echo Arena, and we laugh our asses off with each other. That's Beer League. One of the most important things I learned was that your head game, your attitude towards the game, your emotional state is almost more important than your actual skill.
Once you go for a long shot, it's good! Into the bounce. Just about. Right down.
Echo VR to me is a promise from my childhood fulfilled.
Growing up, I was always obsessed with sci-fi and space, and when I get into the arena, it feels kind of like I was beamed into this alternate world.
I can't really sum up in words just how much Echo Arena means to me, how much it's impacted my life and how it's made me grow as a person.
Echo to me, it's more than a game.
It's kind of become like a, second kind of life, I guess.
It's a sort of method of escapism, if you get me.
It's nice being in another world, I guess. Like a place where I've got to like express my emotions. Getting away from everyday life sometimes.
I can escape into a reality that I've always wanted to experience.
I didn't imagine something like Echo would come up. It felt like a pipe dream at some point.
If I were to explain to a stranger what Echo Arena is, I couldn't.
If you try to explain to someone, you actually throw the disc like, okay, dude.
You have to try it. You have to be there.
The one thing that Echo has that no other game really has is the movement.
I've played so many VR games where just using the joystick to jump around feels so unnatural.
But for Echo, the fact that it's 0G and you can like use your hands to bounce off things, and the fact that when you grab objects, it collides with the nearest surface, it really makes the game feel more immersive.
No other game so far has made me feel that I'm transferring to another body.
It's a disassociation with real life.
It's so immersive that I'm able to completely forget that I'm not actually there in that environment.
What I love most about Echo is just the fact that it's not even really a game. Like, it doesn't feel like a game.
It feels like you're going outside. It doesn't feel like you're staying in the room you're in.
Yeah, forget that I'm just standing in the living room.
Whacking my walls. I've broken a controller already. I just forget about everything else.
Echo Arena is way more than just a regular computer game.
It transcends what the most people would call a game.
When you're playing Echo, you're not playing a video game, you're playing a sport.
So anyone could play Echo because the controls are super intuitive and the gameplay is very easy and simple.
You get in, boost out, throw the disc to your teammate, and hopefully score some 3-pointer or a 2-pointer.
But the more you play, the more you learn just how tiny things can affect the game.
Every time I think that I now have some solid grasp of how all of the mechanics work, I meet someone who offers an entirely new perspective.
Just the controls are simple, but there's so much you can do with it.
I could keep on making these small changes, even when you have not the disc in your hand. You can always change a little thing.
To the extent that you're training an hour a day, every day for 2 weeks just to make a regrab a fragment of a second quicker.
The range of emotions you experience when you play this game is so wide.
It's really enjoyable because it's got all these different elements, like especially the competitive side.
It didn't take me long to start looking for a team, and this was when everything changed.
Getting to play with a team brought a whole new aspect to it.
You and your team, you're training together, you're working to beat other teams, and when you do, you get an amazing sense of accomplishment.
It really brings you together with other people.
The entire game is based off of teamwork.
You have to be able to work with your team, because if you're an individual player in Echo, no one cares.
I don't think I would have had the same ability to work with other people under high pressure if I never played Echo before.
And I have probably met my closest friends that I'll ever have because of this game.
Other games bring people together, yeah. There's just something about Echo that does it in a different way.
I think I've made a couple of really close friendships that's gonna last far outside the arena.
Honestly, like, my best friends in life are people I've met in Echo.
There's a person that I met in Echo that I will be marrying this coming fall.
I think if the community keeps growing, then I could definitely see Echo getting some of the professional esports attention that it really deserves.
It's just insane how much it grew. I honestly believe that Echo can become like a really big esports.
And it has grown the sense of esports for VR.
I think the next big jump for Echo will be the one that just absolutely blows it into the mainstream.
In Season 1 there was 15 teams, but now there's like 200, and we're in Season 3.
I honestly think VR is going to be the future.
Especially when VR really takes off. I feel like Echo will be one of the top games that will be shown to people.
Because the future that Echo VR deserves is the one where the entire world sees what we all have seen, that this is the future of sport.
Hello, hello. Oh God, that is so loud. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Beer League podcast. It's Friday. It's competitive night because it's the first Friday of the month, which is when we do competitive nights in Beer League now, which basically just means that we play Beer League, but the goal is to not only play and have fun, but to actually win. When normally we just play to play. So, yeah. Guess what, guys? Tonight,
there we go.
Music is still on. Oopsies. Music is off now. Music is off now.
You know, you should look into Go again.
I'm
I'll say Newton Dad's watching, so Newton Dad, you as well. Look into faders. I didn't know you could actually do. I think it's like MIDI control, but look into you can control the sound faders on OBS with like actual physical faders. Like the knobs, like you ever see like someone working in a music studio, Gil, and they're like running the knobs up and down. Those are faders. Those are volume faders. And looking to get in this because I've been using them with the Go XLR, and now I want like I want to like be like fuck the Go XLR. I want to set up my own because eventually I won't be using this. Like this will get old or whatever. I'll need a new one, and I don't want to be dependent on this or those faders to get that functionality. So I intend to get some faders. Use faders with Updeck. That's dope. Yeah, I because the convenience of it it's just so nice to just be able to like adjust the volume on the fly, especially if you have the feedback. Like I can hear myself talking. There's no delay. With that, I can hear the full volume like envelope. I can hear everything, so I can adjust everything, and I know exactly what the stream hears.
Nice.
And the faders just make it so much easier. And also when you transition, like when the game ends, and you're going to the score screen. As I'm like hitting the buttons on up deck, I'll fade the in-game sound out while the animation is playing, and it's smooth as fuck.
Nice.
Anyways,
Now I'm gonna get him back.
So yeah, faders coming soon.
Ah,
To
get
Beer League next
faders,
year.
man. Telling you, dude.
Gamer time.
The faders, it's just so convenient. It's just so convenient. And when I saw you could actually get like just the independent like faders and just faders, you know what I mean? Like just a fucking set of faders that hook up to. Of course you can. Why did I ever think otherwise? I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna invest in some eventually.
Nice. So we're still waiting.
Faders.
On no one.
Do I say? You know what? Does it sound like I have a southern accent when I say that? Faders.
Faders?
Faders.
No.
No? I think I hear a twang. No? Newton Dad says no as well. Faders. Okay.
Faders. Faders gonna fade, man.
Faders. I also at some point I would like to get a an actual stream deck, but I've never even fucked with up deck. You know, so like I feel like it wouldn't be a good investment. I feel like if I had any interest in that, I would be fucking with up deck. Why y'all fucking with me?
Did we miss it? We missed it.
Chat's doing? Missed what? It's starting right now.
We missed the toast.
Oh, you missed it. I didn't miss shit.
Clink. Who's gonna win this joust?
Orange team.
You're correct.
Yeah, by a country mile. They scuffed. Actually, don't know.
Blue team coming in hot. Psychotic with the first 3-pointer of the game.
Blue team did not need to try. Therefore, blue team did not try. That was too easy.
Yeah, they did. Because do or do not, there is no try.
Is orange team going to be this bad all game? They have Big Bot. Isn't he a master tier player?
I honestly
Isn't he supposed to
don't
be?
know.
Yeah, he was on Anomaly, and then I went over to Bangarang before they made their finals run.
I remember that.
Yeah, Big Bot was also a big star in my Get Shit On video.
As they just said as they launched out from that tube. Ooh, good pass. Over to the other team. That's a decent shot, but it ain't going to be in.
Base is a decent shot.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, someone called me pretty today.
Yeah?
Yeah, they said, you know, Sir Dimmer, you're pretty annoying. And I was like, thanks.
That's a good one.
That one brought to you by TikTok.
Okay, you can get me. We got a disc in there.
And I guess I should explain a little bit what's going on tonight. So this is Beer League.
It's Echo Arena.
It's Echo Arena, but tonight is a little different than usual. It's competitive night, as I said. So the teams are not chosen for fairness. They're chosen by captains in a draft. And I have artifacts on my screen. Do you guys see those artifacts? You do or do not? I can't tell.
What?
You do. They see. I got artifacts
see
on
what?
my screen.
I don't see anything.
I do. It's on the bottom left.
What?
Artifacts.
What is it?
On the stream.
Like, what is it?
Like, you know, like, there it goes. It just disappeared.
Oh.
You know how it does that sometimes?
Yeah, I did see it right below when Turp Wizard typed there.
Yeah. But it disappeared when it launched. So, what a good shot. So, yeah, see, captains tonight were picked, and captains picked their teammates. So, the matches may be fair. They may not be. Depends on how good the captains chose their teammates. So, we'll see. But because of that, we're going to do a little bit more casting than usual tonight. Actual casting. As Phenom brings this disc in. And man, what a save! Did you see that?
No. I was watching chat.
Roman he was stunned out and saved it with his face. On purpose.
Nice.
Yeah.
Picked the wrong week to get me in here.
Why is that?
Because I'm useless this week. No, I'm not.
We got a lot. Oh crap. Okay, guys, they're yelling at me because Sanchez banned. Jesus.
No. You can't get it both ways. Either it's serious cast night or it's word ban night. You can't have both.
You can't have both. This is a Breely podcast.
You cannot have
word
both.
ban for the next 5
That's
minutes.
not fair.
You can't say the word the. Starting now.
Fucking the.
Take a drink.
You remember what happened last time we did this and I kept getting word banned? I lost all my energy.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yep. It was you.
I turned into the worst guest.
I want to blame it on iBullet Sports. What a shot! Because iBullet Sports is here. He had to leave at midnight, and then we both lost our energy after that. Did I say?
Yeah,
it?
I'm not with the word. You ever notice that?
You just said
on
it.
on the Monday morning show that I don't have a word ban on it. That's because I don't like it. I don't think about what words I use.
That's what makes it fun.
So it makes it not fun.
Princess AG just contributed 450 channel points to bet Orange team will suck. Oh.
I spy something orange.
Wow.
Nice hit.
Will Orange team suck? Probably 100%. 5 votes. They're up 10-3.
So plenty of time to suck.
Plenty of time for Dimwee to keep saying that word that he's definitely trying very hard to not say.
Definitely.
He's a good sport.
I hate the word man.
Yeah, there's also a channel point thing called Rant About It that the Two Cool Queens have on Mondays. I didn't turn it on for this one.
That one I do have. I do have that one. I stole it from Strembitsky.
Yeah, I don't know where 2CQ got it from, but
yeah, I saw Strem had that. And I was like, I'm stealing it. And then Vacant gave me a couple that I use now as well, but I don't even remember what they are anymore. And then of course I use Cast My Match. I have Cast My Match on there just for people to see that they can't afford it.
Isn't it like a million?
It's like 150,000 points. Yeah, something ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the moment someone gets there, I'm gonna up it. It's 15K. All right, if it's 15K now, the moment someone gets close to 15K, I'm setting it to 150.
To be honest, I've considered putting it as a channel point channel reward thing on this channel, but I don't know if we could actually follow through with it because it really depends. Because we're not gonna because we have, oh god, how many? The artifacts are back, the same 2 artifacts. That's annoying.
I mean, you can't guarantee it, but wait, why? Yeah, go ahead. Why not?
Well, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured.
5, 6, 7 weekly shows right now, confirmed and scheduled on a weekly basis. We have 7 different shows. So if their match takes place during one of those shows, we're not going to cast it because our weekly schedule is not like a negotiable thing.
Oh no, he beat me though.
That's actually why we missed. We've been casting the Newton Dad and some casters have been casting the VRNL Bruiser Cup recently this week, and we'll continue to do so next week. But we missed one because it was taking place during 5 Spot show. Clink.
Oh, that was me. Clink.
I have said it a few times. One more minute. Yeah, Dimwee, I guess, isn't playing.
Playing what?
Word bands.
I fucking can't, dude. I can't. I literally can't. If you've ever noticed, it never works out. I never am not saying the fucking word. It's so I don't. It's impossible. It's impossible. I find it's such a frustrating game. I find it genuinely frustrating.
Shoot it. Yo. Oh wait, I wanted to shoot the disc. Oh, they are no leak. No tracking.
Good lord, I thought that one was going to go in too. But I've got a terrible one right now.
So I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared tonight. I wasn't prepared at all, in fact.
Dude, you think... Yeah, I mean, neither of us were. We spent the last 15 minutes trying to figure out how to...
I promise I'll take the next game seriously. And I don't mean between these two teams. I mean the next set. The next set of 3. You let me fucking get into it. Cause, fuck your word bands.
Do you hear that, Sanchezzi? Fuck you, Sanchezzi. That's what he said.
I want... It's there's not...
Sniper shot. No. Shot.
Oh, it's 20. You know what? I'll give you 20 right now. All right. I'll fucking the fucking 20 are fucking coming right now.
EJP saying Sir Dimwee versus Shay 1v1. Man, Dimwee has already won that game. Have you guys ever seen Dimwee in goal?
I have a reputation to protect, so just listen to go. I don't have to. I don't want to play.
Yeah.
Then I might ruin my reputation.
There's nothing to be gained from a 1v1 when you're challenging OG players. Our reputation was set before y'all youngins got here. We don't have anything to prove.
Go away. No.
You know what kind of games I get put in when I play pubs now?
What's that?
I used to get good games. I used to pretty consistently get good games, and this isn't like the matchmaker changed. No, my skill level has dropped to the point where I don't get games like these are fucking low level free for alls. Like I used to get in the fucking I would have like it wouldn't be every game. You'd get some shitty games. You get you'd have like in a night of 5 games, say I'd get like 3 competitive, 2 shitty games. Yeah. 3 really good competitive games, 2 shitty games. I get no competitive games anymore. Because I'm so bad.
I get games. I don't know how high level they are. I don't recognize people anymore.
I don't even see VRML tags.
Well, to be fair,
I don't even see VRML tags anymore.
To be fair, like the only like the VRML tag is from preseason. Like the really good one is the really like the best VRML tag in my opinion is from preseason.
Fucking word is this?
I didn't bother telling you because you weren't playing.
Here's the other thing about the word bands.
I'll keep playing, Sanchezzi.
They're not creative.
They're really not. They're really not creative.
That's what I think I find most annoying about it is that you can rack them up like just by talking. You can get poison drunk.
Oh, I bounced the wrong way.
Like dangerously drunk just by talking normally with these word bands. That's not fun. Yeah, I get shit like when you're casting, like you can't say stun. That I would be on board for. Like if we were casting seriously and the word band was stun or boost or chain, something like that, that would be a lot of fun. I don't even, how are you getting me on point? When have I said I? I'm not talking about me. That's what I'm talking about. Like it's too habitual. It's like like saying
I think he's counting.
You got to drink every time you breathe.
I think he's saying he's counting the ones that you owe him from the other one as well. But Dimwee's not
playing.
I know
he is. I know he is.
I'm
playing the game. I am playing the game.
You are? You?
I told you I was giving him 20. I just haven't. I'm playing it my way.
What's up, Wiggles? Dude, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Dude, their first album was good.
You know what? I saw them in concert one time and it ruined them forever for me. It was the shittiest concert I've ever been to.
I believe it.
He smoked a cigarette while singing a song on stage, and he's leaning on the mic.
Yeah, that was literally his thing. That surprises you?
I hated it. That's not a show.
That was literally his thing.
That's not a rock show.
That's all he just fucking.
Yeah, but you know what? You know who followed them?
They wrote one album. They wrote the first album that was nice and heavy. Huh?
You know who they opened for though?
Limp Bizkit?
Godsmack.
That's not. That sounds about right.
Just saying, the cigarette while you lean on a mic stand did not impress me when Godsmack was the next band up.
They wrote their first album was heavy as fuck, and then they wrote the second album, and on that album they had a couple depressing songs.
I'm taking those drinks right now. Keep talking.
And those depressing songs hit fucking huge, and everything after that was nothing but depressing bullshit.
Which ones were on their first album? I don't know their album order.
Like Mud Shovel.
I think that's the one I had.
Mud Shovel was was on the first album. That was their first single, and it was heavy as fuck. That was a very heavy song. And Mike Mushock never really. I don't understand Mike Mushock's deal, man. That dude can shred, and he never did.
Yeah.
Like he legit can shred. Like Yingstay Malmsteen level shred, and he just never did.
Good name drop. There are not many people that know who that guy is.
I played guitar. I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would. That's true. That's true. I was gonna say the only other guy who's ever said his name on purpose that I know of was a guitar player. So that makes sense.
Why do you think I know Alex Lifeson's name?
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, he's the guitar player from Rush.
Where you count? When the fuck did I say I? Dude, I haven't said I. Like he's full of shit.
Oh, I totally. Gilligan totally forgot about it. Oh, there was a cast, damn it, guys. Dim and I are chilling. I'm not been paying attention to the chat. I'm so sorry.
I'm telling you, I can't do both of these things.
I'm gonna start casting right now for like 10, 20, 30 seconds.
I know. Now I'm saying I a lot, but
I'm gonna cast.
I can't do this game and fucking cast Ernest. I can't. Like,
look at this blue team. They have
I'm
disadvantage.
Toasty,
They're jumping out now. Shepard's got the disc. He's QB. Shepard used to be super good. Now he's just like okay, kind of like me and Dimwee. And now pass up to Cool Whip off the ceiling. Nice positioning. Goes for the shot. The stun? No, there was no stun. Nice job, blue team. Very, very efficient play was that.
Me cannot play this fucking game.
Such Newton Dad, what specifically are you referring to? Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. See, like a lot of us people, like Shepard and Dimwee and I, that started out a long. Dude, I have artifacts and it's bugging the fuck out of me.
We can do about it.
That
it's a game. It happens to all of us.
Yep. We started a long time ago. Us semi OG players, some of us probably OG players, and we were
August 2017.
I started playing Echo in December 2017. But yeah, we were really good. We were at the top for a time. And then those of us like Shepard and Dimwee and Gilligan got into other things for a while. I'm so upset Big Bot made that shot. Go fuck yourself, dude. That kind of
I didn't get
makes me mad.
The other things. I just changed gears.
Yeah. You got into casting and I got into moderating and governing, and Shepard got into college. And so like we took a big break from playing hardcore competitive, and so now we're just okay because we got surpassed by a lot of people. But we used to be really at the top of the shit, Used to be. So yeah, when I say that about Shepard, it's not an insult, although it sounds like it. It's recognition of the past, and then he took a break for college, and that's fine.
Another reason I want in-ears.
Why?
Headphones are warm.
Yeah, but okay. I guess you're recasting. Ooh,
Dude,
cool.
Dad, I'm getting some in-ears. I think you were the one who put the idea in my head. I think you mentioned in-ears the other day. Let me know if I'm correct on that. Monkey?
Newton Dad just banned the word monkey. Monkey. You know what? I'm gonna go.
Why that word?
Because you said you were complaining about creativity earlier.
What are the chances we're gonna be talking about apes?
Well, see, dude, I was literally about to rant about that, and you just hit it from the opposite angle. That's what she said. People, because when people are crazy in game, they call him Monkey Man for some reason. Clink. I'll take a shot.
What?
Come on, you have heard that. You're way more active in chats than I have been lately.
Monkey Man?
Dude, I swear to God. Swagwar, it's like the only thing that he ever says.
I think it's one of those things that like it goes over my head when I see it, so I just don't retain it. I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's possible. It's a thing. But I was literally about to start ranting about how people want to call apes the banned word, and then you called the banned word an ape, which is the exact opposite, but the same thing I was going to complain about. There is a difference between Gilligan's PFP forever has been an ape wearing glasses and a beanie and a hat and sunglasses and a headset, and now it's Virtus Media's updated icon with a VR headset, which look like ski goggles and headphones, and it's an ape. It's a chimpanzee that is an ape, and people want to call it a fucking monkey. It's not a goddamn monkey. It's an ape. Clink.
But monkey is a colloquialism.
Monkey is an insult to apes.
I don't understand why.
Did you ever see? Did you guys ever see the Planet of the Apes remake with Mark Wahlberg?
Yes.
So do you remember when Mark Wahlberg called them monkeys because he was just like going off the cuff and he called them monkeys, and I just said it like 3 times. Yeah, Newton Dad knows. And
I know that line.
Well, no, not that one, but in the movie.
Paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
Human. Yeah. But no, Mark Wahlberg calls him the banned word, and the girl, no, not the girl, her bodyguard, the gorilla guy that was bodyguard of the main lady.
It's been a long time.
He gets he gets really offended, and he like pins him down, and he's like, "We are apes, not monkeys. Like we're higher up on the evolution chain than monkeys." Clink, 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 clink. Yeah, fuck you, Sanchez. Yeah, I know. Okay.
Look, I've paid off like 20 of them, I think. I can't, like, there's a certain point, like...
Five spot. I cannot say it all night long. I just, I had to rant about it because I get that all the time. People call me that banned word man, and I'm like, God damn it. Look at the goddamn profile picture. It is an ape. It's an ape. It's not a monkey. They're different things, Clink. They're very different things. That's all. Back to you, Dimwee.
Yes, indeed. Weather today is going to be partly sunny with a chance of 10% chance of rain. But that's not until the afternoon.
He chose that word because it's supposed to be safe, and he set me off on a rant where I said it like 10 times. Thank you for your efforts, Newton Dad.
Defense mode activated.
So Dimwee, I have a question to ask you.
Okay.
You're currently wearing, the chat can't see you right now, but you're currently wearing a Penguins hat.
Yeah.
I notice you wear that a lot on stream. Is there any particular reason?
Yeah, because I'm balding.
Balding, and so you wear a Penguins hat.
How far back my hairline is. When I lean down, you can see where the fucking... You can see it. You can see where the line is.
Yes.
Drives me crazy. I don't like seeing it. But also...
for the record, chat, I can see him.
I've always worn hats. I like wearing hats. I wear hats when I go out. I've always it's one of those things. Like I got used to wearing them because of band.
Yeah.
Because we were outside in Florida, so like you gotta wear a hat. Gotta wear something. That was a nice shot. So I got used to wearing hats, and I actually used to wear them, like this.
Oh yeah.
I used to walk around like this.
Because you're emo without the hair.
No, it was because it was just how I fucking wore it.
Oh, chat.
Just how I fucking wore it.
Chat, you can't see him, so he's wearing.
It's like really down over my eyes and slightly to the left.
There you go. But it's a baseball cap type hat.
But it's fitted. I only. Oh, that's the other thing. I will only wear fitted caps. I won't. Because I fucking hate anything with a strap and sizing it. I fucking hate that. I also don't like the way they look or fit or anything. I will only wear the ones that are fitted. And I'm desperate. I am desperate for some fucking nice fitted embroidered VRML or NEPA team hats. Like, I want some fucking hats to wear, because otherwise it's just gonna be Pittsburgh. It's gonna be. I would prefer my old hat, which was just black with a Pirates P on the side. It was actually a nice hat. It was a really nice hat. That's why I wore it so much.
Pirates P on the side.
Shut up. But I'm basically like repping Pittsburgh, so I'm always wearing something Pittsburgh, even though I don't watch any Pittsburgh sports anymore. But if I had if I had a fucking like a nice embroidered like hang hat or New York Kings hat or anything like that, like I'd wear the fuck out of that. You know, if it was fitted and it had a curve, I gotta have a curved brim. I don't do the flat brim shit. I'm not hip like that. I need a curved brim. You know, right. I need good sign. The other thing is, and I recently discovered this might actually be I might have light sensitivity, but that's a whole other thing. I'm not sure if that's true, but because I obsessively wear sunglasses like if I'm outside. I'm very like conscious. It's weird to me when people don't wear sunglasses. But anyways, what was my point? Oh, that might also be why. I have such a thing for wearing hats. Because I'm always wearing sunglasses and shit, and not because like I think I look cool, but because it's fucking bright out. Like, why wouldn't I wear sunglasses?
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
I actually know someone who hates sunglasses, and they can't tell me why, and I'm super confused by it, but I don't know how to push the issue. Also,
that is so weird. I don't know how to live without them.
I don't either. I also just came from being a truck driver, so.
Well, you know what? I was a delivery driver for a long time as well.
Yeah.
You know, now that you say that.
Yeah, dude. The two most important tools to have for your job as a truck driver, number one is sunglasses, and number two is a pen.
I should have worn sunscreen because every summer, my left arm would get really tan and my right arm would get kind of tan. And if I put them side by side, you could tell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. My
it was fucking gnarly.
You can see it on my arms. You can see it on my knees. Yep. Also, okay. So here's what's up. If I Spot a Dog banned what happens when you throw the disc to another person. What you call that? The word starts with the P and ends with ass. And two other people redeemed cast damage. So here we go. Psychotic is right here. She's the person in the back, and that's who had the camera on. We're gonna follow her over here to the left tunnel. As we got it, Newton Dad. God damn it! And so the orange team has disc now. They intercepted it with a stack, and Big Box went with a 3-pointer off the ding ring. 5 seconds to go. That's the game. Oh my goodness!
It's not the match. It's the round.
That's the round. Round 2 over. Blue team takes that by 1 point because Big Bot can't shoot if he's not steezing his way in for a dunk. Therefore, 12-13, 1-1. This third round is gonna count for something. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pause.
Start the 5 minutes right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until the
next round starts. Just start it right over. Start it over right now.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that makes sense.
Start it over right now.
All right, we can't say a word for the next 5 minutes because of the break. We're giving you a redemption here. 5 spot on your word ban redemption. The stuns though. 32 more to the orange team after 2 rounds. That's crazy. All 4 steals to the orange team. Blue team has 3 more saves. Orange team has 2 more assists. Although the assists overall are pretty low. 10 assists total between both teams for 2 rounds. That's fucking awful. Shots taken, a total of 37. Possession time favoring the orange team a little bit. Ridiculous. By the way, you all just learned that I absolutely, every time I see this screen, I absolutely read this team stats from the bottom to the top. I don't know why, but I do.
So, it's easy. I do not promise such ban words, but if I do, it will be interesting.
Damn, who's going to win the joust?
It'll be orange team again.
And who's going to get first possession?
Blue team, because they're going to come out on defense. Actually, are they going to scuff it? I don't have a mini
Orange
map.
and blue.
No,
nope, it's blue and blue.
Psychotic picks it up here on the neutral joust, taking it on the near side trap, sends this one in, looking for near side. Who is that? Shepherd, who does get that one recovered. Good recovery. Sends it over to Roman. Roman over to Psychotic.
Oh, the extra pass!
That was actually a nice setup to get it in for the 2. And that's going to be your first goal here of round 3. 2 points on the board. to blue team. I was looking. I did. Oh my god! I was in such habit. I looked over to the stream to find out what team was playing. Because that's what I do when I'm casting. I look at the stream. Lately I've been writing it down because I need to get out of that habit. But I frequently will look at the stream to remind myself of who's playing.
That's awesome.
And that's what I just did. And I went, all right, it's blue team.
Yeah, when I cast VRML matches, I use post-it notes, and I post the post-it notes over top of the team names on screen.
I cannot have visual disruptions, even if they're at the top edges. There, it drives me fucking crazy. I can't. I need a clear shot of the gameplay.
Oh, look at this! Orange team out of goal. Didn't matter. Big Bot grabbing it, putting it in for the 2-pointer. Tie game with 1 minute and 15 seconds off the clock, roughly.
Miko, I should keep a notebook next to me when I'm casting, and I have a really bad habit of not doing it, but it's a good habit to get into. You want references to who's playing and records and all that. You know who's really good about that? Luke. Luke is he's like a master at being prepared for games, which as I learn more about him, it becomes more obvious. Like, yeah, he would be. He's the kind of dude to be like on the fucking ball like that. But anyways, blue team here. Shepard picks this one up, sends this one out. A pass not on. It looking like a turnover. Good defensive chain there to pick that one up. Obsidian picks it up here. Number 42. I appreciate that only 2 players in this game, and they're on opposite sides, are holding the default number 00, because the frequency with which players are on the same team, both with 00, is a big stop there. Shepard is going to get that one cleared out back to mid. Having 2 players on the same team with the default number 00 can really muck up a call when I'm trying to use the mini map to figure out who the fuck is where. By the way, so set your fucking numbers if you haven't.
Set your goddamn numbers and don't pick zeros.
Set your number. Don't pick 00. Shepard sending this one out. It's going to be off of the far side ghost block. Good collection there. Psychotic. A little ambitious. Trying to get it behind the goal there to the teammate, but the defense was already in the area. Sitting at someone, grab, sends it out in the near side trap. Will be picked up by Big Bot. Big Bot got one of the best calls I ever made, and it was just me saying his name. And the way I said, I went Big Bot, and I put this big in the emphasis. It sounded so much better than I just did it. It was in the moment. It was fucking awesome. I think it was when he was playing for Anomaly. I put it in some highlight video at some point. Oh
no.
Shepard gets fucked by the game. Unfortunate, and that's going to put our team up by 2.
Dude, I had the camera in the first-person perspective of the shooter as well, and it was extremely obvious that Shepard caught that disc, moved out of goal, and then it snapped back into goal. That was unfortunate. Technical goal, indeed. And yes, guys, I did absolutely earlier get excited and say, "Pat!" and then stop myself. It was very close. Although Dimwee did say it one time.
Did I? Shit.
One time. Only once.
Also, how seamlessly I said Shepard got fucked by the game while in caster mode tells me I want to curse all the time on cast, and I don't because I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
Not that I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to.
It's not encouraged.
It's discouraged.
It's discouraged. Yes.
It's lightly discouraged.
Look at this. Look at this. Chasing it down. I hate that feeling.
He should have just stremmed.
Yikes. Dimwee did not just say that.
Yes, I did.
Dimwee did not just say that.
Stremming should be legal.
Dude, I hate watching Big Bot. I hate it.
Why? What do you do?
That amount of every single time that he steezes, it makes me sick.
He's just playing.
Oh, he's just playing.
He's just playing. What's the steez?
He could put it in. He could put it in so much faster than that, but he does a bunch of juking just to show off.
It's not to show off. It's because it's fun.
You haven't apparently been watching the whole time.
Look, no. It doesn't. I don't care how often he does. He does it because it's fun. Everyone who does that does it because it's fun. Well, maybe not. I do it because it's fun.
Yeah, it's a dick move, regardless. Also, Matt Miko.
What do you do? What do you do? Pump fake? What do you do?
What a pump fake? That's not steez. That's
what do you do?
That's strategy. I almost said skill.
Ooh.
That'd be the wrong word. It was strategy. Pump fakes are strategy.
What do you do? I don't even know what he did.
He jukes extra around the goal for no reason. Like, it's not strategic to do it. He does it because...
How do you know it's not strategic?
How the fuck would it be strategic when the goalie is stunned out?
Headbutt save, defense. Where was the defense? I don't know. I don't know the situation.
Just fucking watch. Also,
you know what? No, also,
redeemed to ask a question. Matt Miko, what is your favorite play-by-play call of all time, not including Ekarina? What? Matt Miko, I don't understand your question. What is your favorite play-by-play call of all time, not including Echo Arena calls?
I don't have one.
Yeah, what?
It's just like a play-by-play call, like in sports generally.
Yeah, we don't watch sports, dude.
No, I
Echo
used to.
Arena.
I used to watch a lot of hockey, and then before that, I watched a lot of football. And when I was growing up, I watched a lot of football. But I was never. The whole fucking caster thing, like, just kind of happened. Like, it was one of those things. I never actually had a desire to do it. I always had like a far-off fantasy of like doing something on radio.
You do have a radio
but I never
voice.
had. Well, I never knew
have
that.
a radio voice.
I never knew that. And also, this radio voice is 90% from the fucking software, hardware, I don't remember, the preamps or whatever the fuck is in this thing to make it sound nice, the treatment on it. But 2, 10 years of smoking. Don't smoke. It's horrible for your health. But it will.
Makes you a good caster at Echo Arena.
It'll do something to your vocal cords. It kind of gives you this like kind of it's a thing. I'm not gonna, if I say too much, I'm gonna sound really fucking egotistical. So I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Sanchezi banned the word "and" coming right up, Sanchezi. Starting now.
See, the mic helps. The mic does help. But it's not just the mic. It's the fucking. I forget what they're called. There's a name for it's the hardware or the software or the fucking the compression and EQ. Yeah, but there's the it's not preamp. It's a fucking amp. It's not amp.
I'm clear. You go there. You're fast.
Rasp.
8-2, Orange team up by 6, going in for another 2-pointer. Do you see? Do you see it? Look at it, Dim. Did you see that? Did you see that? Tell me that was fucking strategic.
I don't see an issue with it at all. At all. At all. When you're playing competitively, the head game is part of the fucking game.
I agree
you gotta
with that.
watch. You
I agree with that.
Fucking,
I don't
listen
disagree
to some
with that.
mic'd up fucking hockey shit.
I do not disagree
They
with
say
you.
fucked up shit to each other all fucking game. And it's all part of the head game. You got to learn to thicken your skin. And so it's shit like that, because we don't have comms and echo in competitive echo anymore. We have stees. That's all we have. That's all we can do to shit talk each other is stees.
I don't disagree with you, and I still hate it.
I used to hate it. I did. I really. The one thing that does bug me is dinging. Dinging, like when you're sitting there, you just like you just casually ding it. I've never been a fan of that.
How is that not? How is that different at all?
I don't know. It's arbitrary. It's totally arbitrary. I can absolutely admit that.
That's fair.
I can absolutely admit it's totally arbitrary. But anything else, just the like the slowing down right before you score a goal, like the goalie's fucking dead to rights. Like, I've been on the other end of that. I know how it feels, and you got to fucking brush your shoulders off and get out there and hit the next play. That's all there is to it.
I mean, you do have to do that, but I will also always and forever think negatively about the person who did that, because it's bad sportsmanship.
Rant
about it.
Fucking subjective rule.
That is nope. No, it's not.
Yes, no. There are certain situations like if after a game, like the game's over and you're shaking hands and like, oh, what a shot!
What a shot!
That was a beautiful shot.
Hey,
like you're shaking hands
right.
and someone says, "Hey man, good game," and the other guy goes, go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. Like that, poor sportsmanship.
I agree.
That's poor sportsmanship. But like doing a little dance before you score a goal. Showboating has been a part of every sport that has ever existed,
and it's always been bad sportsmanship.
Highlight reels.
It makes the highlight reels because it's dramatic. That doesn't mean it's good sportsmanship. It's terrible sportsmanship. It's absolutely terrible sportsmanship.
But there's a place for it. There is a place for it.
There is a place for it.
That is why. What was it? The NFL got real crazy about they banned after goal celebrations, but too many people complained, so they put restrictions on it. Because it was part of the game. Because when you score a goal, it's perfectly natural. What a shot. It is perfectly natural to behave like that. That is a natural response to being good at something. It's to do a little dance or a little jiggy or be smooth with it.
To brag. To brag. To put yourself in the face of the other
know,
player and shout at
brag,
them
I think, is
that
a
I'm
strong
better than
word
you,
here.
god damn it. Then hold on a second though. Because Matt Miko redeemed pull me in. Or no, I'm sorry, he redeemed let me speak, and he's here right now. What's up, Matt Miko?
Okay, here's my thought process. And I definitely understand what Demi's saying. I think in sports,
That means he's on my side.
People shit talk all the time. You know what? Like, just playing men's league, people are idiotic and shit talk.
Hold up. What's men's
it's
league?
a good time. Like men's league hockey, sorry.
Oh,
like when you play ice hockey.
It's like adult hockey.
It happens all the time. But I say the big difference between real life sports and VR is there is that disconnect of, I can't then respond in my own way. I can't make you pay for your shit talking. Yeah, I can in gameplay.
Yes, you can.
In gameplay, yes, but at the same time, if you're being a huge asshole, I can make you pay for it in real life in different ways that you can't do in VR.
Like beat the
Like
shit
if
out
some
of him.
guy, I can play him a lot harder. I can play him rougher. Where you know what, maybe he's second guessing the fact that he wants to shit talk. Where I feel like in VR, you have free reign on if you're, a good player and you're playing a worse team, which happens a lot in VRML. A lot of times it's a very huge mismatch. That for these lower bronze and silver teams, when they're playing like a gold team, they're getting killed and these guys are just dancing around. It's demoralizing at the point where you're like, well, this fucking sucks. Like I'm getting, matched up against a team that's 3 times better than us, and they're dinging the disc, they're walking in the goal.
Bro, as good as a point as this is, I'm surprised the first time anyone's ever fucking said it to me.
That's true.
Where has this point been? It's a great point.
It's a great point. It is.
It's a great point. I can't disagree with anything you just said.
Yeah, I
still don't have an issue with Steve's, but I think you bring a great point, and it will inform me moving forward. But why are you the first person to bring it to me?
I don't know, but I do have to say though.
Answer for everybody.
Personally, I will answer in a second, but at the same time, I do have to say, when people do steez on me and my team in general, just specifically, we join games and we're very out of them. But when people start getting into that shit where they steez on us, it's the times we've beaten teams who are better than us. But I still hate it because then I'm pissed after I win the game because I'm like, these guys are fucking assholes. They're killing us and they're, dancing all around. It makes me want to beat them. But at the same time, I could see other teams who... It's just demoralizing and annoying to watch a team who's killing you 2 rounds in a row or 20-0 you, and they're like,
you're right. We should be able to fucking fist fight. We should be able to fist fight in this game.
Yes, exactly. Give me your address. If you want to dance in front of me, give me your address. I won't show up, but there'll be that threat that I might show up. You know what I mean? We should just post all of our addresses on VRML. Exactly. Done. Okay.
What are the strongest fuck yous I've seen on the internet. It was basically, it was someone, and I would never do this, and I think it was dumb as fuck, but someone was talking, they got in a shit fight, you know what I mean? They started flinging shit at each other, and one dude goes, all right, let's just settle this, and he fucking put his address out there. It was like, show up, show up or shut up, and that ended it. But I was like, that is balls. That's stupid. That's fucking balls.
Yeah. This is a very extreme case, but I literally just right before the pandemic when I was playing men's league hockey, a game before I was about to show up, or a game that we played another team, I wasn't able to show up, but my team told me that this one kid kept calling somebody on our team a derogatory slur, and the ref didn't care, didn't call anything. So that next game, do you know how many times I knocked that kid on his ass and how many times he had a breakaway, I 2-hand slashed him in the wrist, got no call. How many times I made him physically pay for the shit talk that he put on that ice. And most of it was legal, except for the slash, but I didn't get a call for that. But everything else was legal. If he wanted to come at me, I made sure I'm a bigger player. I'm going to put him on the ice. I'm going to play him hard. Every time he has the puck, he's going to know I'm there, and he's not going to want to hold that puck too long, which is something you can't do in VR. You know what I mean? You can't make people regret the things they say unless you want to play better. But the only time people are going to shit talk is when they're the better team.
Guys, listen. Matt Miko, stick around. We'll continue this conversation when we get back. We got to take a quick break, and because we got to debut Link One's new song coming up right now. We'll be right back after this break. Guys, stick around. It's just gonna be a minute.
those photos. Changes, no, you know more. Don't know where'd you go. Left me in the dark. How you dare talking to me now? I felt leaving me broken, yeah, you let me down. Thought we were a team, but I got my doubts coming to fruition now. Wish you could see how I was on the low. But I give up, couldn't know more. Not the same as a photo. You're the devil, now you're no sign show. How dare you talking to me now? I felt leaving me broken, yeah, you let me down. Thought we were a team, but I got my doubts coming to fruition now. If you could see how I was on the low, but I give up, couldn't know more. Not the same as a photo. You're the devil, now you're no sideshow. Feels like it's a mess, all the fake smile. Seeming like it's fun, like it's alright, but it's fake, like a comet. Left me burned like a comet. All the stars, what you want, so forgone. Maybe cave in, earthquake, blocked exit. Been a long way, tatted cannot erase. What you done was never okay. Still I'm with it when you that way. How you dare talking to me now? I felt leaving me broken, yeah, you let me down. Thought we were a team, but I got my doubts coming to fruition now. Wish you could see how I was on the low. But I give up, couldn't know more. Not the same as a photo. You're the devil, now you're no sideshow. Talking to me now. I felt leaving me broken, yeah, you let me down. Thought we were a team, but I got my doubts coming to fruition now. If you could see how I was on the low, but I give up, couldn't know more. Not the same as a photo. You're the devil, now you're no sideshow. Thought you could never be replaced. It's only the time. How you dare talking to me now? I felt leaving me broken, yeah, you let me down. Thought we were a team, but I got my doubts coming to fruition now. Wish you could see how I was on the low, but I give up, couldn't know more. Not the same as a photo. You're the devil, now you're no sideshow. Not the same that you were in those photos. Changes, no, you know more. Don't know where'd you go. Left me in the dark, but I moved on.
Cousins, whenever I came to visit my cousins, we never had sports games. What?
I was stuck in the. I was swigging some wine and I was late.
The fuck, man?
I did warn you.
You were late to come back. I was talking to you, by the way. You had us all fucking muted.
Where the fuck is it? Oh shit.
Hey, Matt Miko.
What's up?
Remember when I called Gil a scrub?
Yeah.
Told you.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
he
no,
seriously. I guarantee you, he literally called you a scrub at one point. And I was like, "Did you?" Just call him a
I was
scrub?"
trying to
He's
get
like,
your
"I do all the
attention. I was
time."
waving at the camera, going, "Gil, you fucking scrub." It was the thing to say at the time.
I'm not gonna take up too much more stream time. I don't want to. This is Dimwee's night. Okay, cool. All I was saying is that, like, in real life, there's two ways. Like, the only people who are gonna shit talk in game and are gonna steez are the teams that are doing well. No one's gonna shit talk when they're playing like shit.
I
So,
get your point, although I do disagree because I shit talk all the time.
Yeah.
Literally, but I get your point anyways. I get what you're saying.
The best
You're
shit
not
talkers will shit talk
wrong.
all the time.
But yeah, that was always my thing. My favorite time to shit talk was when we were losing, because then no one took it seriously, so I could say whatever the fuck I wanted.
Smooth Riding is the best
You
shit
know?
talker because he will shit talk you no matter how bad he's losing.
That's what I'm saying. That's the best time to shit talk, because you can say anything at that point. They won't give a fuck. When you're winning, you come off like an asshole, right? So point taken. But when you're losing, you can say anything. So it's a lot more fun to shit talk when you're down.
Yeah,
I think that Hey, Matt Miko, before you continue, the word "it" is banned.
It?
Yeah, that one. So if you say it again,
I can't say it. Okay, cool.
Well, that's right. It's something to tell you, Gil. No, we're on stream. I can't tell you anyways.
Well, DM it to me.
It's too late. It's too late.
It's just weird.
But
it's too late. Good.
51 drinks, didn't we?
Drinks.
But that's my whole point that I was coming in here to make, is that in real life, you know, most of the time the teams that will shit talk, and the most of the times that the thing is annoying, is when you're down and you're losing.
Oh! Roman Empire came in, grabbed that disc above the goal, and slapped it down backwards, and it went in. This is a very nice goal.
You said it, by the way, Gil.
Fuck you, man. Who brought you on here? Get out of here.
I'm here for Sanchezzi.
Aren't we all?
Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me make my point.
Yeah,
Have a
yeah.
good rest of the stream.
Clink.
Clink. Bye. It.
He owes you, what, 5? Sanchezzi?
It 6.
So then we now owes you 6 more?
No, I was just replaying the score.
That's still, man, you can't, it's not how things
I was
work.
a percussionist. It was
Did you hear me-
6.
Do you hear me almost say it just then?
Clip it.
Oh, I said
Clip it.
Twice.
Cheesy saying 5. Clip it, motherfucker. That was 6. Clip it. Go back. You tell me that was 5. It was 6. I was a percussionist growing up. I've never stopped being a drummer in my fucking soul. I will get you on rhythm every fucking time. It was 6.
Confirmed Dimwee is second guitar.
Actually, I have 3 guitars in the truck in my car right now. One in the back seat.
What? In the trunk of your car?
Yeah.
Like actively?
Yes.
How long have they been there?
3 or 4 days.
Why?
Because I had left them at my dad's house. I had to go pick them up, and I picked them up, and they're old as fuck now. But they're nice guitars. They're not shitty guitars, but they're in shit condition because they've been sitting around for like 5 years. So I went and picked them up, and I just haven't brought them in yet because I didn't want to take it. I didn't want to take them in during the day and like advertise that I'm bringing like a whole bunch of guitars into the house.
Makes sense. It's
But then at night, like I get like
It's
this.
like
I'm
at Christmas
fine.
time when you get a brand new TV and you put the box away in your neighbor's trash can so the bad guys steal their TV instead of yours.
I guess that's one way to do it. I usually just cut it down.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you got the time and effort to put into that.
I'm getting this will be the first time in a long time I can put up a real Christmas tree.
Oh.
A really long time this Christmas, and I can't wait to put it. I can't wait to put one up.
I will never be able to do
put
that.
it right by my what?
When I was
allergic?
Yep. When I was a child, I had trouble breathing, and my parents took me to the hospital to figure out why. And before they even did an allergy test, the doctor said, "Do you have a live tree in your house?" And they said yes. And then did an allergy test. Turns out I'm allergic to pine trees.
So there's fake Christmas trees.
No, we've had a fake Christmas tree. We have the same. My parents had the same fake Christmas tree for like
Oh,
22
okay.
years. It was fucking insane. It lost needles every single year, but it still looked good enough to like keep putting up each year. I mean, that was a long time ago. I've grown out a lot of the allergies I had as a child, so I might be okay with having a live tree now, but like we just never had one because I almost died one year.
Well, when I was talking about a tree, I wasn't necessarily talking about, I mean, I am talking about, incidentally talking about a live tree, but I wasn't like, I'm not necessitating that it's a live tree. It could be a fake tree.
Yeah.
Like, I could put up a fake tree and be just as excited about it, but it will be a live tree just because since it's the first time I do want to make it a live tree. Although, I'm really excited because I want to put it up with lights and put it by the fucking front window where everyone can see it. You know what I mean? And have it on at night and shit and be one of those people. Because I've never been one of those people. Well, not since I was a child. Like when I was living with my mom. Way back. I haven't lived with my mom since 9th grade.
Holy shit, Saluna's in chat.
8th grade. What's up, Saluna?
What's up, Saluna? I didn't realize it's not telling me your first time chatter. I don't know if I knew that you'd ever chatted on this channel before. Welcome to the Beer League Podcast.
That's odd.
I have not seen you in a long time.
13 messages.
There you go. Now 14.
There you go.
One time before. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, Sanchezi. I actually took drinks for it. Well, I just fucking said it, didn't I?
Look, cheesy. Look,
Oh, it's free speech now. I took a couple drinks without saying it out loud, so I don't owe you quite 6.
I'm not the kind of
4,
person
though.
to play this game successfully. I'm just not.
Yeah, Dimwee doesn't.
I can't. Like, I can't fucking focus on it. It's too hard.
You know what? We've been shooting the shit so long, and it's comp night.
I do that.
I said that
I have
we were
that
going to
effect.
cast a lot more
Sir
tonight.
Derail at your service.
Sir Derail right
Wait,
away.
you said what? You said what about it?
I've been saying for a long time that on comp nights, I wanted to have more serious casters on because we wanted to actually cast a lot more of the matches, and we've done nothing but shoot the shit tonight, and it's been a lot of fun.
We
But
cast
we
a
should
little
get
bit.
some actual casting in.
Look, here's the thing.
JG, redeeming ban and word, redeems free 5
This is
minutes.
why-
Thank you so
this is-
much, JG. We
This
don't
is-
have ban word for 5 minutes.
This is what I'm saying. I can't do both.
No,
I can't.
No, he's saying.
Look at me. No, I'm talking to you about the word band game.
Yeah.
And you're talking about, like, we haven't been casting. Look at the camera when I say this. You looking at the camera?
Do you see me looking at the camera, motherfucker?
I can't. I'm not looking at the camera. I'm not. I don't have the camera.
Oh,
set
I'm
up.
looking at the camera. That's why I put it
I
on side
can't
cam.
do both.
Yeah, I got you. It's okay.
I can't. I've been
That's why I
trying to
was
be a good
pointing
sport
out
about the
what a
fucking word
shot.
band shit, but it makes it
Psychotic
impossible.
for the
I can't
3-pointer as she
focus,
gets
man.
stunned out. It's fucking dope. That was amazing. Yeah, no, I got you, dude. JG gave us a free 5 minutes. He banned a word and said free 5 minutes, which means there's no word banned. He's being nice to us and giving us a 6-minute cooldown on banned words. And Wiggles then redeemed Cast Dammit, and 5-Spotted Dog redeemed Talk About This, and he wants us to talk about the match.
They're all on your side, Gil.
You guys are awesome.
Not drunk is one word.
Drunk is a word. We will not confirm nor deny, but we are. This is Beer League. This is.
Some people are drunk, yes.
This is a league where people are expected to drink alcohol while they play because it's fun. And now I got fucking dude. Why all of a sudden are
Alcohol
artifacts showing
certainly
up on
is
my
an
stream?
option.
It is
Because
an
of the game.
Yeah.
I don't know what the trick. I don't have any artifacts up, but I know it happens to subtlety quite a bit.
Yeah, I got it bottom left again. It's so annoying, man. I hate it. I'm not used to artifacts showing up. It rarely happened to me, but now it's been happening several times tonight.
Oh, it reminds me, someone called me pretty today.
That's right. Someone called you pretty today. It was
Yeah.
me. Didn't we so pretty?
I was fucked up.
Annoying.
Super fucked up.
See, I remember the story. Ooh, sorry for the camera work. That was.
Uh-oh.
awful. What a 3! Sir Captain Spoon with the assist by iBlow Sports. Very nice. Very nice. Puts them up 11-9. They were down by 1 point, 9-8, but with that long ass 3-pointer, 11-9. Both teams coming in this
Actually-
match.
That's Wiggles. I have a response to that. Not so fun fact. I am allergic to water.
That's not true. Wiggles, when was
Excuse
the last
you?
time I drank water? It was this morning. I've had a bad cheat day. I try to drink water on a regular. I'm not really good at it, but I try to. I drink at least some water each day, but every once in a while, like once every 2 months or so, I'll have a day where Coca-Cola tastes so fucking good to me, and today was that day. So I've actually had way too much Coca-Cola today. In fact, my drink tonight is Tito's and Coca-Cola. Sponsor me, Coca-Cola.
I don't know what Tito's is.
Tito's is vodka.
Oh, I don't drink vodka.
No, but you don't know what Tito's is?
No, I hate vodka.
I mean, that's fair. But
hate vodka.
I'm still surprised you don't know what Tito's is, but I'm not judging you for it.
I know Tito Ortiz.
No, Tito's is a Texas 6 times distilled. It's if you're gonna buy cheap vodka, and I mean cheap being less than $25, Tito's is your best bet. It's good stuff. Wiggles.
I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy vodka.
I only drink vodka anymore. Vodka and beer.
I hate vodka.
Not together.
Beer's a good chaser, though.
Fuck no, Sanchezzi, no. Wiggles, we will cast, damn it, when this round starts again. We're gonna wait.
I will try to cast the next round.
Yeah, the next round we will cast. We're not gonna cast
until I get
right
distracted
now.
again.
We don't want to waste your channel points. Lil Guipo, what's up, dude? Lil Guipo, forever known on this channel as the first person who ever gave me a custom emote. He drew a look, guys. Look at chat. Look at chat right now. I'm gonna post an emote.
Sit down, Saluna.
That custom emote is the first emote that was ever uploaded to this channel, and it was drawn by Lil Guipo. It's so bad. That's fine. Who cares? Yeah, that's great, dude. That makes sense for this channel. It's fine. But yeah, so Dimly, who's gonna win the joust and who's gonna win the possession? Because they could be different.
Is gonna win the joust.
Orange team's gonna win the joust. Blue team wins joust.
They headbutt it.
Orange team wins possession.
Yeah, that's what I said. There
totally
you
what you said.
Me.
Look at that. Oh,
Shepard sends it in. It's off of the barrier, but in the hands of Bracara. That is Bracara, not Bracara. Although every time I cast her, I say Bracara a dozen times. I can't help it. It looks like it should be Bracara, but it's Bracara.
Well, here's the thing. Her teammates, when she first played Beer League on the Beer League podcast, and I was casting her, I didn't know how to say her name, so I asked. Literally, her teammates told me it was Bracara. And in the last month, I've been told it's Bracara. So I don't know what to believe anymore.
It is Bracara, because for reasons.
Okay.
Bro, I feel like I shouldn't give a reason of stream. Cool Whip, stunned out. Like Sir Captain Spoon. See how easy it is to stop casting? One little thing. Oh, there's one player over in Europe. I miss casting him because we cast seriously. What was his name?
Swift.
What was his name? What?
What?
Nah. Was it Nah or Nah?
I don't remember Nah.
Was that the player's name? Nah? Newton Dad probably remembers. I'm pretty sure it was Nah. Somebody, the fucking delay. I hate the delay on the stream.
I don't know, man.
It's probably real. Good night, Saluna.
Nah is an A, says Lil Repo.
Nah is an A? What? He's not. What?
Psychotic with a disc. It's 2-0. Their team has 0. Cool gets the pass over to a shot. Psychotic tries to pick it up. Didn't quite work out. Orange team goalie grabs it, slaps it. Doesn't grab it. They just slap it. But blue team picks it up. Look at this. What a cut pass. Psychotic to Cool Whip. The combo makes sense. Psychotic with the quick grab and the quicker pass over to Cool Whip. Picks it up. Throws it in. Bottom. Almost pocket. Close enough. Bottom quadrant. For a nice 2-pointer. Now it's tie game with some amount of time on the clock. We can't know because for some reason the clock disappears after someone scores a goal. Rad, tell us why the fuck that happens. It makes no goddamn sense. The clock disappears when someone makes a goal. Why? That's the only time anyone ever wants to talk about the clock is between goals, And it's the only time in the game the clock disappears. It doesn't make any sense.
That's
Cool,
why
now
the
with
trick
this.
is you stream. You look at stream. You try to catch. You want to have stream on such a delay that you catch it right as it's disappearing.
Oh, what
catch
a
the
move by
exact
Shepard!
time
But
as
the
it
shot was
disappears.
terrible because he used to be good. 2 in a row. Look at that. Point proven.
Five.
That would make sense, Dimly, but I don't like cast delays because it lessens chat interaction.
What? No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. How does it not? What are you
No,
talking about?
not if you're stream. No. It's a subjective. I'm not
Ooh,
saying
good
intentional.
save.
Like you as a viewer have a delay on the stream, like no matter what, and you can have it like so like you obviously you want that to be as less as possible. I'm not saying delay the stream longer. Fucking, now I forgot the point.
Five Spot Dog wants to hear. Oh,
Yeah.
Five Spot redeemed ban a word free 5 minutes. Thank you guys for another free 5 minutes. And then Five said, without redeeming points, but just said it, he wants to hear some serious dim casting. Kick-ass dim casting.
I told you this was gonna be difficult.
Yes. Didn't ask for it to be easy.
Fucking, I hate the ban word thing.
No, he said free 5 minutes. That means there's no banned word right now.
I know, but the reason I can't cast is because of the ban word thing.
I get it. You set yourself up to be prepared for it, and now that it's not on, you don't know what to do.
What?
That's what I said. It makes sense. Just say yes.
Of course.
Oh, that's good enough.
Bounce in almost goes in, so to be picked up by Cool Whip. Also, so part of my tongue is still numb
from
the abscess.
Jesus,
it's like
Christ.
still a part of it. Yeah, I was told it could take up to a year.
That is what?
His nerves, like it did something to the nerves. Yeah, dude, that thing fucked me up. Like
Yeah,
that
dude.
thing, that was in the place that thing was at was they fucking ruined me. Like holy shit! But part of my tongue is still numb. So when I have to over enunciate when I'm casting. So the state I'm in, which is not drunk, but I'm in a state, is making it difficult for me to enunciate. I'm not slurring, obviously, but it's still not easy.
Yeah. No, I get it. You have a lazy mouth, which is a.
I have a lazy tongue. I actually have an atypically wide tongue. I'm actually close to the world record.
I remember you saying that at some point.
It's a fact. It's bigger than my mouth. My tongue is wider than the width of my mouth. It's a fact. And it's weird. It's true.
It's fine.
That's why I have a lazy tongue. That's why I started rapping
Well, the lazy
Eminem.
tongue is a thing. Like that's the thing. That's not just because your tongue is wider. It may make it more difficult for you.
Well,
No
that's why I attribute it to.
Yeah.
That's why I started rapping Eminem because it helped me with my diction, with my enunciation.
Fun fact for those of you who do not know it, the top 2 casters in the league, Palador and Dimwee, both practice casting and enunciation by singing along to rap music.
I don't practice casting by singing along to rap.
practice
This is a
enunciation.
totally like separate
But
thing
it's-
that was incidental to the casting.
Oh,
but how
okay.
it does ultimately help with the casting.
Okay.
So it's something I used to do way back because I have a slight lisp. I don't form my S's properly. I can, but that's because when I was like 21, 22, I forced myself to learn how to say S's right. Like right now that I'm being conscious about it, I'm saying them actually now I stop. I taught myself how to say them right, and I try to force myself to do it, but it's hard for me to actually do it. I have a slight lisp, so I was very subconscious. I was very self-conscious about the way I formed my words. I hated as much as I hated hearing myself speak, although it doesn't bother me anymore. But growing up, like everyone else, I hated hearing myself speak. But as much as I hated hearing myself speak, I hated seeing myself speak 10 times more. And so I got obsessive about the way I enunciated. And because I didn't like the way I talked. And so I didn't try to change my accent or anything like that. Although my accent has shifted since being up in the north for so long now. But I focused on enunciating clearly and not naturally like speaking lazily and speaking with a lisp. Although I still kind of speak with a lisp occasionally. But there's a de-esser on this thing, so it's not as as obvious as it typically. It's still not obvious. It's a very slight. It's not like one of those really lispy. It's not like that, obviously. It's a very slight. Like I don't do my S's quite right. So that's why I started rapping the Eminem. One, because I enjoy Eminem, but two, because he was such a. They refer to him as a technical rapper, and so that's part of his thing is his very specific, like hardcore that this enunciation on the beats. Crisp, clean, fast. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. And so it wasn't as rhythmic as say like Bone Thugs and Harmony, but it has a lot of rhythm to it, but it's a different kind of it's a different kind of thing. So so incidentally I did that for a long time, working on my enunciation because I was obsessed about how I formed words, and then I fell into casting 10 years later, 15 years later. So it's totally coincidental. Like, it is beyond coincidence that both me and Palador used rap as like a thing in this regard.
So it's a different coincidence. However, so to amend my statement based on your story to be true, Sir Dimwee used rap to help himself learn how to enunciate words properly, and incidentally it helped him with casting. Palador specifically used rap music to help him with casting.
Yeah, that may be true.
So both of the two most prolific casters in Echo Arena used rap music to help them. They copied rap music, they sang along with rap music in order to help them as casters. Sir Dimwee incidentally, Palador quite directly. And that, I believe, says something very nice about the rap genre.
Oh, rap is great. Rap, hip-hop, all of it. Trap, I love trap.
Can't say penguins for the next 5 minutes.
That's right, because I don't pronounce it penguins, I pronounce it penguins.
I don't know how to deal with that.
Since I say it so wrong, it's not technically right. So it's not saying the word. Boom. What did he just say?
I have no idea.
I think he said we're all bitches in here. So the Nam Tong, man, oh dude. It's actually crazy. Oh my goodness. Nice shot there. Bracara. Somebody just said Bracara. Cool Web got it though. Cool Web called her Bracara. Oh my.
So 6, Orange team kicking butt, and they won the first round. This may be a bit of a blowout here. Although we're following the blue team tonight. Roman Empire, Chaotic, Cool Whip, and Shepherd. Not sure, honestly, I'm not sure who the captain was. But the captains did draft their teams tonight, so...
Wait, who is Chaotic? I'm not familiar with his name.
Oh, Chaotic, along with TGI Torquemada, who was in the last match, and Obsidian, who was in the last match, have been league moderators in VRML. Actually, Chaotic is now the new league governor in VRML.
Is she?
She recently got promoted, yeah.
That has not been announced anywhere.
Oops.
Yeah, you literally just revealed that. I can tell you because I have not seen it anywhere, and I would have that's something I would notice.
Big oops. Chaotic is new governor. Princess, goddammit, why are you here right now? Get out, Princess, go to bed. You, god shit. Of all the times for Princess to watch.
Nice.
Princess, we never announced that? How do we never announce that? Is it because she's still in trial?
Did Powder happen to tell you about at the end of one of the streams the other day, or maybe it was early before a stream? I think it was after a stream, and this is the other day. This is the other week. It was during finals or something. But we were talking about the format, and I was talking about how I think we could change. And it was actually kind of funny. I don't want to speak, so I'm not going to name the other person. But there was another person in the comments who at first was against the idea, but when I explained it, they were like, "Actually, I'm on board with that." But the idea was to just completely nix the bracket reset, like the whole thing in the finals. Say getting to finals, like you earn your place in finals, but then finals is its own thing, but make it best of 7. Make it a best of 7 series. So you kind of still get that built-in like extra little bit if it's necessary, you know what I mean? But you also make it a longer series, so it's a little bit more predictable. But also, just get rid of the fucking bracket reset. Say you don't necessarily get a loss at any time during the tournament, but getting to the finals, you're granted one if you take a loss. You can take one loss, but once you're in finals, you're in finals. It's its own game. There's no bracket. I say no. So I said, but here's the thing. So I said that, and Powder goes, because we have been talking about like format, like all that kind of stuff had come up, and I voiced my opinion. And he said, "Are you sure you don't want to be a moderator?" And I'm like, Palador, that is a can of worms, dude.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, I do, but that's a whole thing. And then, but then Nightfire was like, if you were moderator, it'd take you away from all the stuff you're doing on the creator thing and all that. And he's got a point there because I'm doing so much. I don't know if you saw my list in the one channel, but when he said that, I wanted to be like, bro, you want to go there?
Yeah, it's definitely a thing. I would tell you honestly, the saddest thing that's ever happened to me in VRML is when you stop being a moderator. Like all the drama that we've dealt with, all the shit that we've dealt with as moderators and governors, like the most terrible thing for me was when you decided to not be a moderator. But I don't blame you. Like,
I'm sorry.
No, you're doing great work, and you continue to do great work. It's just, man, as someone who roots for the moderator team over the caster team, but I love both, obviously. But when moderators play casters, I gotta vote for the mods. It was difficult for me when you decided to step down from moderating.
I didn't want to.
I know you did.
I knew I did. I can't fucking.
Yeah, no.
I can't be a moderator and have access to tickets. I can't do it. I can't have access. I can't do it.
Yep.
I work myself too hard.
And it's understandable, but that's also why we loved you. You were a
dope.
Very nice voice.
Want to become famous?
Oh shit! Y'all, everyone, make sure you don't click on that red combat link. Thank you, Sir Dimwee.
Did I not have the stream muted? I did not. What? How long?
I have no idea. It doesn't matter though, because it's not coming through the cast on my side.
What? What?
What?
What are you talking? Anyway.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I'm honestly not sure which of us was incorrect.
I'm just doing that. I'm just used to it. I just click on the name. I don't know how you were going about it. I was just click on the name and then click the X button. That's how I do timeouts as well. That's why all my timeouts are like 10 minutes.
Well, hang on.
5 minutes or whatever.
Dim, are you logged in as a moderator? Like, do you have moderator view open?
No, I don't have that view open. I just have the normal stream up.
So what do you do to get to it so fast?
I literally click the name, and at the bottom left there's an X. I think there's hold on, let me look at someone else. It's not an X, it's a strike. There's like a ban, like a no smoking sign.
A cancel thing.
And then there's also a timeout button. You just click that even if you hover your
you see that even when you're not in mod view.
What?
You see that even when you're not in mod view.
I don't know what you mean by mod view.
If you click on
no, yeah. I see it in the normal stream. Yeah, I'm not in mod view.
Okay. I thought you only had to be in mod view to see that.
Oh. Alright, so yeah, click the name, it's all there.
Alright, well
that's how I do it.
Cheesy just banned the word T-O.
That's when I'm casting, I'm very active as a moderator with chat. Like when I'm paying attention to chat.
Yeah.
If I see something that needs modded, I'll mod it. Because because mods can't be around all the time. It's a volunteer force. They can't be expected to be in every chat for every game. Huh?
So is the casting.
What about the casting?
Is a volunteer force.
No, right, but I'm saying you can't expect the mods to always be there, so I don't mind continuing to mod the chats, the Twitch chats, the Twitch channels. Like when I'm casting, I don't mind modding the chat, especially because I do it anonymously. Like I'll never say anything. The only other people that see it are the other mods, and they're probably not there. So like I'll time people. I generally don't. I don't ban unless somebody crosses like a very specific line. Like if they start dropping like certain words. You know what I mean? Like that I'll quick ban.
Yeah.
But otherwise I just hit timeouts for like 99% of everything. And because I do it the way I do it, it's like always 5 minutes. So don't
Well, yeah, the
don't
default,
fuck around in my chat.
The default timeout is 600 seconds, which is 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I see other mods will frequently give a specific amount. Like they'll give them like a minute or something.
Oh, that's way too
or
much
30
effort.
seconds. I don't even know how to do it. But I say fuck it anyways. Just don't be a dick in my chat. Like be chill. Don't be a shitter. Mod icons on for the chat. I don't know what that means. Yeah, so it's 10. So yeah, so my timeouts are 10 minutes in. It's 5 spot corrects our math. Still died.
No, I'm here. I'm responding to a DM. I apologize. Keep going.
For spilling the beans.
Spill the beans, dude. Do it.
I bet you Psycha didn't even know.
She didn't. She had no idea.
Really?
No, she's known. See, here's the thing. So originally it was Mama Birds and Dakin Man and Palador were the governors of VRML. And Palador decided that it was too much for him to try to be casting lead and governor. And yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. So they wanted to pull someone else in, but then Echo was also growing a lot bigger, and so they decided to pull in two. And that also helped because Princess and I were extremely active in season 2 as moderators, and we worked really well together, and so we got promoted as governors together. We were also willing to drop out of competitive, although it was much harder for me than it was for her, but we did it. And so Princess and I became the governors.
Yeah, her team sucked. I'm kidding.
Yeah, name it.
They were Nova's last fucking. I know it. God damn it! Now you put me on the spot.
Nova's last match was Wireless Jacks, motherfucker. Don't you dare.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Nova's last match was Wireless Jacks.
It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be, but we had to reschedule the game against fucking. I know it.
Close. You're
Invictus.
close.
Invictus.
You're close.
What? Invictus.
No, you're very close.
It's not Invictus.
Invicta.
It's Invictus. You're fucking wrong, dude.
Just fucking with you. Just kidding. I was wrong.
I know you're wrong.
I actually thought.
Yeah,
it was
our last game was supposed to be against the Jacks, but then something happened and we had to reschedule. Literally, like we were all getting into the game and we had to reschedule the game against Invictus. And Princess was the one we were talking to, and she was really nice about it. She was like, "Yeah, no problem. We can play it on. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we can play some other day. It's not a big deal." And so that's why Invictus ended up being our last game, because we had to reschedule the game against Invictus.
Yeah.
So yes, Invictus was our last match. It was streamed too, and it was with Arthur Guinness instead of Zesper.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zesper didn't play that last week.
I honestly miss Zesper.
He was fun.
Yeah.
He was. I happened to catch him. He linked to, what did he link to? Some random clip from a Nova game in the Echo Arena chat in the Oculus or in the Echo Games Discord, and I just happened to catch him. He didn't ping any of us or anything. It was just like this random commentary on this Nova clip. In that chat, and I replied to him something like, "Someone's been reminiscing." He was like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
I know him and Venom still hang out. They're buddies in real life.
Yeah,
their families hang out.
Yeah, they were IRL friends before Echo happened.
Yeah.
So the biggest reason Zesper dropped out of Echo was because, oh God, I hope I don't get in trouble for this. He had a child. His firstborn was born. And I remember that because his firstborn was very, very close to my birthday. And so obviously I tried to convince him to name it Gil. He didn't go for it. But yeah, his firstborn's birthday is very close to mine, and it was possible that they were going to have the same birthday as mine, but it wasn't. It was off by a couple of days. Holy shit!
Ooh.
Holy shit! Did you see that? It was a headbutt.
I did, but it wasn't. It actually wasn't anything like spectacular. It was just a good headbutt.
Yeah. It wasn't aimed at all. It didn't go
because
anywhere.
I checked back
But just
because I was like,
the speed of
seemed
it.
really fast. The speed wasn't actually that fast.
No, I mean when I say the speed, I just meant like I didn't expect it, and that's what made it.
No, I know, but like when I saw it live, it looked really fast. That's why I looked over the stream because I have the habit from casting.
Yeah.
I always check things. I always check the stream. I constantly. I have the game here, and I have the stream here, real big, so I can see. I can always check. Tell me what, bro, dude, I literally cannot play the game. When I played this game with you, I can't focus on it. I literally can't. I'm incapable of playing this game, and I lose so terribly. I fucking can't do anything else. Like I was earnestly trying to keep up a while ago. I stopped. That's why I'm talking again. Cause yeah. Right, Gil?
Yeah, totally. I was absolutely paying attention. 9-8. What? Blue team up by 1 point with 1:18 left to go. Orange team has taken the first 2 rounds of this 3-round set. Blue team stuns out the orange team. Orange team stuns out the blue team. Sir Captain Spoon, person with the most points in the round. Stuns out. Something. Hey guys, guess what? Tomorrow is another match.
Something.
Orange team now up by 1. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Is it 8 p.m.? Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow night will be another VRNL Bruiser Cup match streamed on the Virtus Media channel, the channel you're watching right now. But guess what? You should definitely check it out because it's a special match. I will actually be playing in that match. It'll be my team, Team Tranquility, which I got recruited to during a 2CQ episode a couple weeks ago, in the Bruiser Cup by VRNL. I'll be playing that match. If we lose, we're out. That's it. Single elimination. If we win, we'll play again next week. So check it out tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time on this channel. And then if you don't miss, if you do miss that, or if you don't, but you still want to see me play, even if we lose, guess what? Wireless Shacks, guys, I'm announcing it here for the first time. Wireless Shacks is coming back. We are not going to be playing competitively in Season 5. I will not still be able to compete competitively despite Venom's many efforts to get me to do so, but Wireless Shacks are not dead. We will be playing every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern on this here channel. We will be playing a scrim with another team for 2 sets, and it will be streamed. It will be casted as if it were a real match, although it will not matter.
You want to know how I can prove right now? My reputation precedes me. I can prove it right now. Despite the fact that I can come back to comp, Venom has never asked me to come back to comp.
I don't know how to respond to that.
It's just it's funny. It's funny. Was it not funny?
Is that funny?
Is it not funny?
I don't know. It sounds like it shouldn't be, but maybe I'm misinterpreting it.
I'm not that good at the game.
Oh. Ha.
That's the joke. What were you thinking?
That's what I was thinking. I just don't think it's funny.
It is funny.
Ha.
Why is that not funny? Why is that not funny?
Redeemed asked a question. Doug wants to know, facing hypothermia, Gil, who would you share body heat with, and why Dimwee or Palador?
I'm gonna die.
It would definitely be Dimwee for more than one reason.
Bro.
The real reason is I'm much more familiar with Dimwee than Palador. Palador and I have a lot of interactions, but Dimwee and I are best buddies for life. And you know that because if you watch the Richie video, he actually says something about he's met the best friends he's ever met in Echo VR. And I know without a doubt he was definitely talking about me.
I've never known someone to latch onto something so strongly that
Dude,
it's so
he's
fucking
never
vague.
confirmed that. He's never confirmed that, to be fair. But I'm claiming it. He was he was talking about me. Holy crap.
You notice I've been wearing a nose ring?
I did. I saw you put it in.
Yeah. What? No, you haven't.
Well, I saw you on
I fuck with it, yeah.
I saw you wear it for the first time on camera.
Oh.
That's what I
okay.
meant.
Oh, that's right.
Those aren't a notch up. Those are all.
Yeah, I couldn't believe the... Well, I couldn't believe the hole was still there. Then I almost couldn't find it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I was like...
secretary into a new beer league slayer.
I was thinking about it. I was like, I kind of want to wear it again because I haven't. The reason I stopped was for work, was for a specific job, and then I stopped working that job a while ago. But I was already in the habit of not wearing it anymore.
I didn't hear him say it.
But then I was like, oh, maybe I was like, I want to wear it again, but I was like, I'm too old. And then I was watching something on TV, and I saw someone my age with a nose ring, and I went, fuck it.
Yeah.
I was like, it's fucking normal for millennials to have fucking piercings. Fuck it.
I don't believe that passed to a single.
Well, here's the thing. I've never had a nose ring. My
I'll take it though. What a team play.
IRL best friend had a nose ring. He had it wasn't a loop. It was more like a, like if you took the bottom of the loop and bent it outwards, like an omega symbol. It's kind of like an omega symbol, kind of. But my dad is always, my dad's such a square. He's always hated anything that'll mess with your mind. It's like no alcohol, no drugs. He'll have a drink, but he'll have one drink and that's it. And no piercings or tattoos. Like he's really like straight and narrow, and that's fine. That works for him. But when he talks about nose rings, he always talks about how when he sees someone with a nose ring, the only thing he can think is, oh, that person has a booger hanging out of their nose, and that's all he can think of. And so then, yeah, Queen Cap, don't worry. I'm not worried about that. You banned the word disc. I saw it. Don't worry. We'll turn it on when the game starts. I promise. We'll give you your full 5 minutes. We're not gonna waste channel points. But yeah, so my best friend got it, and so that was like, no, I don't remember where I was going with the story now. Nose rings.
Your dad and boogers.
Piercings. Something.
Dad's a square.
Yep. Before that, I was getting to a point via that. I don't remember what the original point was though.
To the point where he literally turned it cool and that.
Oh, nose rings. You were talking about nose rings.
Nose
rings, piercings. Yeah. So I said originally that if you put your nose ring in and kept it, I would put my earrings, because I had 4 piercings back in the day. I had both my obes. I had both my lobes pierced. I had my conch. Wait, conch is not the right word. Conch, trachea, conch. I can't remember which one it was. It was either trachea or the conch. But I had one of those pierced in my left ear, and then I had my labret pierced. And I actually kind of miss my labret and my lobes.
I can't show them, but I can show you. When I am wearing earrings again. I like the big one. Like that, but I've never taken this one out. You can barely see it. One right there, up in there. I've never taken it. I took it out once for an MRI.
Pull yourself closer to that camera again. Okay, it's the one below that.
Yeah, that's conch.
No, wait, no, it is that one. It is that one.
Right here.
It is that one. Yeah.
Oh, that one? I just call it a. I don't know what it's called.
That's the conch.
It's not
right?
trachea. What? No, conch is the big like where you can like put your finger in. That's the conch. That's the conch. The big open area. The cartilage is like here. Up here would be cartilage.
Now I gotta look it up.
And here probably has a name, the one I have, but I don't know what it's called.
Hey guys, Dim and I have been vibing too much. We're not doing brews and news. I apologize.
Sir Derail at your service.
All right, let's see. 13 different types of ear piercings. Let's keep going.
Well, I smoke darts, therefore I'm cool. That bug,
Where's the images?
Where the faces distort completely. I was talking
Oh, Jesus. She has so many piercings.
What the hell?
Nope. None of those. 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 Not those. Not those. There it is. What's that one called? Rook. The rook. I had my rook pierced.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah, I had my rook pierced. I had both lobes pierced. I had my labret pierced. I actually can still feel the place where my labret. I can still feel the scar where my labret was. And well, actually, I guess I can feel the scar where all of them were. But yeah,
I had it. I had a second rook literally right next to it. So I got two. I got a second one years later, and it would not heal, and it started fucking with the other one too. It absolutely, the second one absolutely, dude, weeks. This motherfucker would not heal.
Yeah.
And so I just had to take it out. It absolutely, I was really disappointed because I really wanted to have like the two right next to each other.
Yeah.
But it absolutely would not heal. But I'm so like, the thing is so small. And like you've messed with a hoop with a metal hoop with the little ball.
I've
Never fought with those?
I've never had a hoop.
It's so hard to get that little ball in unless you bend the metal a little bit. So because I got this done, I never bent the metal, so I can't get the motherfucker out. So when I had to go get the MRI, I had to go to a piercing parlor and have them take it out for me, and then go back and have them put it back in for me. I literally could not do it myself. The smell of what, Doug?
I think it's an infected piercing.
Oh, I've never, because I always did a good job of keeping them clean.
Yeah, same. I never had any infections. I tell you what though, one of the grossest things ever. I used to work at all through high school. I worked at Taco Bell in my local town. That was my high school job. I worked there for like 4 years. It was mostly through high school and then a little bit through college and during the summer. And there was a guy that used to come through all the time, like at least twice a week I'd see this, or like once, twice a week I'd see this guy. He was a regular customer. And he would always come through the drive-thru and he would always have his piercings in, and one of his piercings on his left ear, the one that faces the drive-thru, because in America you drive on the left side of the car, so your left ear is facing the window that you're at if you're in the drive-thru. This dude had a major infection, and he had like a huge, like a ping, like not even joking, a ping pong ball sized like thing on his ear that was an infection that never healed, and it was fucking gross.
It's like, you ever seen a lobe that was like stretched out for like one of those big plugs that got fucking popped?
No.
Or like broke?
No.
Yeah, they'll snap.
But
those folks who get those done, the only way to get those healed is literally plastic surgery.
That's gross.
It's permanent. That is a permanent. When you make it that big, it's fucking permanent.
I will talking about piercing infections, and I have to use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Dimwit, do you need to use the restroom?
I could use a drink.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. I know they're
Somebody's
cheersing right now, so
birthday,
cheers to the chat. Clink.
Whose birthday is it?
We're singing to someone. I have no idea whose birthday it is. But we're going to take a quick break and we'll be
Someone
right
orange.
back.
I think it's Monster Gamer's birthday.
I have no idea. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
I love how everybody just starts going along.
God damn it, guys. I said multiple times we'd be back in a minute, and you keep asking me if we're muted. No. Yes, we're muted because we had to pee. I'm waiting for Dimly to get back. Jesus Christ.
Are we muted?
We were. Chat couldn't handle it, man.
I just ran a guy
They
over from
literally
the car.
couldn't handle it. They kept saying, "Are you muted? There's no
We're
audio."
not muted? Oh, I should have admitted to that.
We're not muted anymore. We were until just now. Queen Cap getting upset.
Hi, we're back.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Beerly Podcast.
We're back in the building.
That's my co-host, Sir Dimly tonight. Sir Dimly, how you doing, bud?
I'm not muted.
He's not muted. That's how he's feeling, yo. Look at this disc, just chilling over here by itself. Wait for somebody to pick it up. Prime got it, sends it out. And you know what? That just reminds me of a story. Really?
There's a story I can't tell.
There's a story I can tell, and I'm gonna tell it right now. Back when I was a college student, I went to school at Western Kentucky University. Our rival was Eastern Kentucky University, which makes a lot of sense, right? The funniest shirt I ever saw was on a tailgating session one time. I saw a couple of guys walking around. They had matching shirts, and they said, we were Western Kentucky University. Eastern was our rival, and their shirts said, "Eastern girls aren't trash. Trash gets picked up." And that was the best fucking burn on a team shirt I've ever seen.
So, Matt Miko, anybody seen the movie Private Parts? I'm not going to tell this actual story, but has anybody seen the movie Private Parts? It's from the 90s.
Heard of it.
It's Howard Stern's movie.
Oh, I definitely didn't see it.
Sports. Do you remember this part? I might not even be doing it right. It's been a long time. No, it's not about a vibrator. Well, I mean, it's tangentially related.
It's definitely about a vibrator.
No, come on. Yep. Yeah. Sports gets it. Sports gets it. Either he gets it or he's acting like he gets it. Yeah. I'm not confirming anything. Oh my God, dude, Dad, I'm done. I'm so done.
You know how hard it is to kill Sir Dimwee? Newton, Dad, you just earned an achievement.
I'm so done. No. Apparently, Newton Dad has seen the movie as well. No. Oh my goodness, no. Oh goodness. This is why I don't talk about these things. I have a line. I don't
Pat
cross
Miko
it.
wants to know if it's a Sibian reference. I would like I haven't seen based on the fact that I haven't seen it, but I know who Howard Stern is. I want to say yes.
No, sports is correct. This is before that existed.
Okay.
This is the late '90s, man.
Was this possibly the inspiration for the Sibian?
I wouldn't think so. I mean, maybe. It doesn't seem. I mean, maybe. Possible to say. I don't think so. I haven't played Echo in weeks. I never play Echo anymore.
I
never put my damn headset on.
I had not played in weeks, and then 2CQ bought me a CB1 cable, and I've been killing it lately.
See, that's the other thing. You know, part of the reason I don't play it anymore is because I suck so bad at this game now. I can't fucking throw for shit. It's both the fact that I can't throw on the Quest 2 and my skill is diminished from not playing so much. Mm-hmm. So it's like it's now compounding on itself. Because I'm now that bad at the game, I play it even less. So I'm getting even worse at it. I still get like the books side of it. You know what I mean? Like the fucking study of it, the theory. Yeah. I'm still on top of. But fact that I play in the game, I'm fucking trash, dude.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of pubs recently. I've played so much pubs. I'm at level 45 on the Echo Pass.
I haven't completed an Echo Pass since the first one.
No, I don't either. That's what I'm saying. I don't play pubs. I'm telling you that like that's an achievement that I'm at level 45 with pubs right now because I've specifically been playing since I got my new CV1 cable because Wireless Jacks are coming back every Sunday at 7, and I want to be able to show up and perform for them. But also I've got a Bruiser Cup match tomorrow, and I want to perform for them as well. So I've actually been practicing a lot in pubs recently, which is extremely rare for me to first of all play, and second of all to play pubs. And it's specifically because I got two things spinning up right now, like Bruiser Cup tomorrow, team I don't, temporary team, but care about them. I got recruited quickly to their team because of my reputation as a bruiser, and I don't want to disappoint them. But at the same time, Wireless Jacks come back, for weekly scrims. The Wireless Cast Sunday at 7 Eastern time from now on. I'll plug that again in a minute properly. But I'm trying to get back into shape because my team is going to start needing me again because at least 2 of us, if not 3 of us, are done competing or at least taking a break from competing, and we just want to play for fun. So this is what we got. Children of pubs. Jeez. Alright, Dim didn't talk immediately, therefore I'm going to take this opportunity to plug it. Guess what? Sundays at 7 p.m. every week. No, that wasn't on you, Dim. That was just me taking an opportunity when I saw it. Every Sunday at 7 p.m. from now on, Wireless Casts will take place, and that means Wireless Jacks, the team from Season 2, Venom, Will, Blitz, and Gilligan, will be taking 2 sets, 6 rounds against one team every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and it will be cast. It will be cast this Sunday at 7. It will be cast by Psychotic and Sir Dimwee with cams by Newton Dad. Every other Sunday, it will be cast by somebody. We don't know yet, but fuck you, Jay, with your casting. I'll cast in a minute. I'm telling a story. Here's the thing. This Sunday, it's kicking off. I'm very proud of this. This Sunday, it's kicking off. All right, fuck you guys. Dimly cast.
You know what's funny?
Yeah. Comedians.
I've been so out of it this week, I forgot that I committed to that.
Yeah.
I remember now that you said it, but I totally forgot about it.
Yeah. That's completely why I said it. I don't care if they see it. I just want you to remember that you're doing it.
That was a funny noise. Cool Whip. Got a good shot.
Queen Cap,
also, historically...
Queen Cap, I did not. I forgot what it was. Can you remind me what your word band was?
Historically, I'm a shit caster after 11.
Queen Cap, I don't remember what it was. Just tell me what your word band was. Just type it in chat, and I'll put it up there. I remember that you did it. I just don't remember what the word was.
An orange team with a 7-point lead here. Over 2 minutes ago, 7 points, 3 goals. That's a 40-second point of no return.
Disc is banned for the next 5 minutes, and A is banned after that.
I love it when they ban that word because D. Rones is going to come out here with the ball and walk the ball up to mid here. Now passing the ball up to the far side. The ball going to be caught there by Monster Gamer. Monster Gamer sending the ball to the near side. Prime gets the ball here on the near side wall. Prime now sending the ball in. A good setup there, and Monster Gamer is going to dunk the ball in for a 2. And that's going to put them up by 9.
Some of that almost sound like a Dr. Seuss rhyme.
Yeah, it's actually not an inappropriate thing, sports. I just maintain that it is both a disc and a ball.
I will forever refuse that, although I understand your logic completely and acknowledge that it makes sense. I will refuse to call it a ball.
It is both a disc and a ball, so whenever anyone calls it a ball and they get shit for it, I give people shit back.
When people
it is a ball.
Call it a ball, Dimwee is there.
Oh, that's right. No, I haven't said the D word. I only said ball.
Bosky? You actually did just say it just now.
No, I didn't. I did
not. You said it once.
Fine, I'll drink.
Totes. Orange team feeling good, though. These passes... I fucked that camera angle up for that shot. I apologize, Prime, for not getting that on camera, but... yeah, Orange team on point with the passes here, which is probably why they're winning 18-7 with 45 seconds left in the match. This round certainly going to the Orange team. Guess what, guys? Beerly Podcast starting tonight and from now on, no matter how many teams sign up, no matter how many matches there are going to be played on schedule for Beer League, because sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 3.
See, here's the thing, sports.
We're only
The
doing 3
world is
sets.
comprised. The world is comprised of dicks and assholes. The occasional pussy.
Okay, you're quoting. I know what movie. Hang on. I know what movie that is. That's
it wasn't a good quote, but yes.
It was a toy movie. I can't think what it's called.
I wouldn't call it a toy movie.
Claymation, at least.
It was not claymation.
It was something. Come on, dude. It was that one movie. It was like not Small Soldiers, but the other one. It came out almost at the same time.
Puppets, dude. They were puppets.
That's what I said.
It's not. It's Small Soldiers and a puppet movie are very different.
It's the same.
Small
thing.
Soldiers was stop motion.
It was the same.
And
thing.
CG.
It was the same thing.
Team America War
Team
Police
America.
was puppets.
There it is. I knew what it was.
Look at my face. You see this face?
No, I don't.
This is my serious face.
Look at you.
I just love that. I always use that line, but I can never keep a straight face when I said, this is my serious face.
America! Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah! Coming to save the motherfucking day, yeah!
America! Fuck yeah! What you gonna do when they come for you, yeah?
Terrorist, your game is through. Now you have to answer to
America! Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Dude, I've cranked that song at every 4th of July party I've had. And it's always embarrassing and funny at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I had a guy that I went to college with, and this movie came out like right before college, so it was extremely popular when I was in college. And this guy that I went to college with, he's a buddy of mine, and he ended up Western Kentucky University, right? Like shit school. Not shit school. It's a good school, but like a school that's not prestigious per se. But he took his semester and then he went to a high-end school and then started studying Chinese for business and went abroad to study Chinese. And he told us one day his Facebook status, because when Facebook was still really awesome, he posted on Facebook one day on July 4th that he just wanted all of us to know that if we never heard from him again, he went out blasting America Fuck Yeah at full volume on repeat all day long, regardless of who knocked on his door. And this is when he was in like a shitty apartment in Chinese territory. So it was you know what, it was supposed to be really funny, but I fucked up telling the story so bad. I'm not a comedian, y'all.
There was a sudden bout of self-consciousness.
Yeah.
Came out of nowhere. I was enjoying the story.
Oh, were you? Man.
Yeah.
I thought I was building it up so good, but then I flubbed the ending, and I was like, I recognize this. So I'm just gonna admit to it.
I don't remember the story because it's Sancheezy. It's Sancheezy's fault.
Sancheezy, god damn it. Like at a certain point, Sancheezy will just be expected to like on his gravestone it'll just say something like Sancheezy, god damn it, because like it's supposed to be like the phrase that people most say about you, right? Like it's like an honorary thing, but like
I never knew that.
I don't either. I'm making that up. But at some point, like he's spent so many channel points on this channel. He's our #1 fan. He farms this channel for channel points so that he can word ban us. And then he shows up during the Beerly Podcast and a few other shows that actively use word ban. I feel like the most commonly used phrase with his name in it is going to be "God damn it, Sancheezy." I Blow Sports just banned the word.
It's already been banned.
It's correct. He's right. It's already been banned.
It's already been banned. You son of a bitch.
That's right. So I Blow Sports.
Boston trash.
We don't do doubles. So for free, whatever the next word you type, we will ban that word if it's not already been used. We don't want to waste your channel points.
Oh, it was left. We went left. Oh, where you going?
Here's the thing, Sancheezy. I played the game for like half of the stream, and then I was non-functional for like an hour there. So I can't play anymore, dude. I don't want to be non-functional again. I literally I couldn't do anything there for a minute.
Sports.
I like
has also been banned. So try another one.
That was so uncreative.
It, too, those have all been banned. Disc, monkey, son of a bitch. That's a phrase. Can't accept that one. Got to be one single word. Orange team won the first round, and they're up 7 points with 3.5 minutes off the clock. 4.5 minutes off the clock so far. We do 12-minute rounds here in beer league. Looking like
You ever do the string games?
What's that?
String games when you were a kid. You know?
I don't know what that is.
Jacob's Ladder, Cat's Cradle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the string games.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
Okay, 2 days ago, literally 2 days ago, my daughter came home and was like, I got a magic trick for you. And I was like, okay. And she's like, it involves you. You got to like participate in it. I was like, okay, I'm ready. Let's do it. And she did like a basic, like just a basic setup on the string thing. And she had me put my hand in it, and then she pulled it tight, and I was trapped in it. And then she did it again and pulled it tight, and I was untrapped. Yeah. And she was like, "Isn't that amazing?" And I was like, "Kid, yes."
I remember that one from 1989.
Yeah, that was okay. That was amazing. Oh, sports redeeming banned award and redeemed. Yeah, dude, that's such a good one. I don't know.
It's cabbage.
I don't know if that's ever been banned. Whether or not it has, that is a great one.
It's a good thing Lil Jon ain't here. See, Lil Jon is still recent to me, and apparently that's an old reference now.
Yeah, I barely even recognize that. I know who that is.
What?
You heard me.
I would give you examples, but half of his repertoire just got banned.
Because he sucks?
You know what he says at sports? He says, okay.
That's true. That's true. Somebody that I heard of one time said that a lot, and it was famous for some reason just because he put a little stank on it. But he wasn't.
No. That's not why he was famous. He was famous. He was a producer. He was a famous producer, and like instead of saying like, "Yo, Lil Jon on the track," something like that, he would throw in his little hook noises into the music, and it would get him credits because he was actually speaking. So he was famous for as a producer. Which is basically a producer in the hip hop world. Basically, they either write or procure beats, but generally the famous producers in the rap world, the hip hop world, write beats. And Lil Jon is one of them. That's what he was famous for. That's why he did so many like songs with other people, because he was a producer. He was producing those songs. Anyways, yeah, the rap music industry is very different. The hip hop music industry is very different than like the rock and roll music industry. Well, not actually, but it is. Anyways,
totes.
Look, there's got to be a limit.
On what?
That stupid fucking game.
I mean, you can't do more than one at a time. It's a 6-minute delay, I think. So
y'all have such a tolerance. Anyone who participates in this game has such a high tolerance.
Well, or we just take tiny little sips.
That's not what I mean by tolerance. I mean a high tolerance for bullshit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I do not. That was my problem as a mod.
No, that's the thing though. Like there are times and places, and that's the thing. It's not a high tolerance per se. It's more of a compartmentalization. Like,
yeah, I don't know if I was about to make a political
during
joke.
The Beer League podcast, absolutely, there's a lot of tolerance for bullshit. During any other time, there's not a lot of tolerance. There are specific times and places for things, and right now, this is the time for the bullshittery. I think I just said the word.
I had a great political joke for sports there, but I'm not crossing the line. But it was a great joke. You can trust me. You can trust me. It was a great joke.
Oh, sports didn't bother.
Actually, to correct you, sports, I'm not a Pittsburgh sports fan. I'm a fan of Pittsburgh. And so I by default root for the sports teams, but I actually don't care about the sports anymore. Although
that actually makes a lot of sense.
You can't talk shit about the fucking Penguins. I mean, you can say, oh, they didn't win. We still have fucking Sidney Crosby, and we will always have had Sidney Crosby and fucking Mario fucking Lemieux, who had he not gotten injured would have broken the fucking Great Ones records. But we don't have to talk about that. Is he hurt? I don't fucking know. I don't follow sports anymore, man. I don't know. Is he hurt? That sucks. But he will still retire as a fucking Penguin, and so did Lemieux. And we get to that is Pittsburgh history, and you can't take that from us. And it's fucking beautiful. Shut the fuck up, Matt Miko. I actually do remember that. That was actually a really hard time in Pittsburgh. That was actually really rough.
Look at that open goal. 2 points, Cool Whip.
That's actually why Mario Lemieux now owns the Penguins. Because they were so fucked. Like, they were having to move because the owners were so fucked. He bought that team primarily on the money they fucking owed him from when he was a player. Like, that's how he ended up buying that fucking team. That, and like he had his investor buddy as well. But part of how he bought the Penguins was the money that those owners that almost moved the team owed him as a player.
Well, okay, but whose share is that?
What?
Whose share is that?
Share of what? What?
Chair.
What?
Whose chair is that?
Chair of what? What the fuck are you talking about?
It's not my chair, not my problem. That's what I say. 5, 6,
oh my
4, 3.
god. Fucking. Ed Rendell. Is that the governor? Not the governor. The mayor. Mayor Rendell. No. Was that the mayor? Mika, are you talking about the mayor? Wasn't the mayor? Oh, was that the governor? Ed Rendell. You gotta tell me now. I fucking hate this delay. Governor.
What?
Rendell. I'm pretty sure Rendell was the one that legalized gambling as well. I remember he was in the news at one point because he was defending the decision, and he was making an argument that's considered a good argument in favor of gambling, although I don't consider any arguments good arguments in favor of gambling, but I can see why this one is a good one. He was trying to make the argument that they're gonna go one state over and gamble anyways. Might as well keep the money in the state. But he got so fucking flustered, he ended up just yelling at the lady on the news, and the fucking video went around everywhere because he was just screaming at this lady because he got flustered because he was tired of answering this question. But I can understand why I was always answering because I'm not. I have a thing about I've the fucking casinos feel like evil places, man. I swear to God, they do. They really do. And I don't believe in evil, but I walk into a casino, and I'm like, fuck. I feel like I'm about to get fucked. Like it just feels dirty. That's just me. Anyways.
Yeah, you're right.
I believe that, sports. I may have been the one to flip you off. My choice of drink always has been and always will be a double Jack and Coke in short glass. And for the uninitiated, what that implies is I want a double, so I want 2 shots, but instead of putting in a normal if you get a double drink, they'll put it in like a normal drinking glass, like a tall glass, not a drinking glass, not one of those short bar glasses. They'll give you a tall glass if you get a double. But I ask for it in the short glass, so you get 2 shots in a short glass, and you end up only getting like a spritz of the Coke. You only get a little bit of Coke. It just sweetens it up a little bit. And it's fucking amazing. I love it. It's my favorite drink. That is absolutely a double Jack and Coke in a short glass is absolutely hands down my favorite drink. Why does Heinz still have trophy? Dude, I haven't been to a fucking football. I mentally cannot handle fucking football games. There's too many fucking people. There are way too many people. And I get so stressed out, I start looking for a fight. It's fucked up. There's way too many fucking people. Like, I can't. So I've not been to a fucking. The last time I went to a Steelers game was probably 10 years ago. Probably over 10 years ago. Penguins are a great team though, even though they suck. Fuck off. I don't. JG's giving me love right now. I don't know what I did.
I want to know. I want to know why TGI, Torquemada, and iBullet Sports are both not in the game right now, considering that they both signed up to play and they both got recruited to teams tonight, but they're both quitting before round 3 of 3 starts. Sports always gets off at midnight.
Of this game is on delay. They're paused right now.
Yeah, Sports always gets
They're not
off
in this game
at midnight. I understand that, but he's also in chat. So how likely is that story? But then Torquemada, this is his first week, and his headset died. Come on, man. Excuse me.
I don't like that excuse, Torquemada.
Hate it.
I use it every time I play Dueling.
Oh, no way! No way! Did that just happen?
It went off Mosky's head.
Mosky's head off the bounce off the ceiling angle there. Like, that's a shit move, and he bounced it in off his head.
Has JG been drinking?
I have no idea.
I appreciate it, JG. I have trouble taking compliments. Fuck esports. You know what? I'm really disappointed. Never caught on was the sports call. You get on sports when you go for like a long shot. I really wanted that to catch on because that was hilarious.
Dim, you have the cast for a few minutes.
Huh?
You got the cast for a few minutes.
Okay. JG says, fuck you. I don't know why. What happened? Why? Because I asked if you were drinking? I'm sorry. Where's, I don't, JG, isn't it past your bedtime? He owned you. You know, I'm gonna go on my. Gil's not here. Noon Dad, you ready for my Disney rant? The one that they wouldn't let me get out last night?
Fuck you, Dim! I regret this immediately.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Oculus and Disney need to get the fuck together, and for a very big reason. So there is a. This is one to clip. This is one I might cut this out and put it on my YouTube. So if you go look at that, if you go watch that video day one, the one I did with Ignite, the one that was Far's idea, and I just kind of put pen to paper. I reference when I was one. I referenced that this is a promise. Also in the not actually talking about but so there's actually two references. So one in the day one video, I talk about a promise from my childhood, and I talk about a kiosk where you pay money to play for so many minutes in VR. And then also in the Richie video, I talk about how Echo Arena is a promise. It represents a promise fulfilled.
He said I was his best friend.
Jesus Christ. So, that reference, the whole reference to a kiosk in the day one video is partially fictionalized. It's not actually fictionalized. It's partially fictionalized, just to make it easier for the storytelling in that video. But it wasn't a kiosk at a mall. We were at Boardwalk Disney, at Disney Quest, and in Disney Quest was a VR setup. This is like '93. Like, this is the fucking early. This is back when VR headset was like a 10-pound fucking. I put a link to. I put a picture in Beer League recently of what I played on when I was a kid, and it's this massive contraption. But also, the promise. I kept talking about this fucking promise. Yeah, Disney Quest was around for a long time. It was cool as fuck. But I kept talking about this promise. I had actually forgotten the origin of the promise. Until I was in my headset one night, and I decided to explore VR videos on YouTube. So there's you've got 360 videos, you've got 3D videos, and you have VR videos. The 360 videos are they're not very kind of meh. The 3D videos look like shit. The VR videos are very hit and miss, but some of them are okay. I don't do the VR porn thing. It's not my alley of shit. It's really not. I know I get the joke. It's really not my thing. So I was writing rides, because when I was growing up, I went to Disney World. Relative to most people, I went to Disney World a lot. Probably once every other year, which is a lot. Like when I was really young, not a lot of recent memories, but when I was really, really young, went there a lot. And then occasionally, I went there a few times in the older years. I haven't been there in a long time. But growing up, I went there a lot more than a normal person. So I have a lot of memories at Disney World. So I was kind of reliving some of those memories. I was riding rides in VR. I was riding Disney World rides that people had recorded for VR video in my headset here in my office room. And one of those rides that I hadn't forgot about the ride, but I forgot about the specifics of it. It's called the Wheel of Progress. It's more of an experience than a ride. It's called the Wheel of Progress, and it was made in like the 80s, and it goes through American history, like technological history in the American in the American life, from like the late 1800s to the future. But the future now, because the last update to the Wheel of Progress was in 93 or 94, to the future that you see now is like 5 years ago. Right? So it's not actually the future anymore. That's all this thing was. And that's when I saw it was in like 93, 94, right after they updated it. But as I'm sitting there watching the Wheel of Progress, and they get to the scene, they get to the future scene where everyone's sitting around at Christmas, and Dad's burning the turkey, and he's talking to the oven, because you can talk to the oven in the future, and we can actually do that now. It's kind of cool. Grandma was sitting in the living room with the grandson playing on a VR headset. And it fucking clicked. I went, holy shit, that was the promise. It was the way Disney used to look at the future with the most beautiful, like, rose-tinted glasses. And that was kind of part of Disney's brand when it was like on the sci-fi side of things, was about this beautiful, positive, hopeful future. And part of that promise was VR. We were going to get VR someday. Well, VR is fucking here. And on top of that, the culture has shifted since like the 60s and 70s, when like, the 50s even, the 40s and 50s, way back like in Disney's day, when the view of the future was so positive because of technological advancement. We were realizing the potential of technology, and we're going, how amazing, what utopia will we even one day live in? But then as we started progressing through the future, we realized we're not getting that utopia. In fact, everything is starting to look dystopic. And now if you look at media, a lot of our movies are dystopian. Our young, what do they call them? YA, young adult novels. The most popular ones are dystopian novels, because we don't look at the future as positively anymore. We see everything. We see, all the stuff, global warming and all that shit. A lot of the newer generations have a much more bleak outlook. And so it kind of calls for some shift. We have such a negative view on the future now versus 50 years ago, 100 years ago. It calls for some shift, and this goes back to that promise and the way Disney looked at the world and looked at the future. Obviously, not all of the man Disney's views, but that kind of the corporate outlook of like the positive future. and we kind of need that, I think, a little bit in the modern day, and that is prime for fucking Disney to pick up on what Oculus is doing, support it. Put it out there as like this new look at the future. They're already investing in like VR rides and shit. Go even deeper into it. On top of that, and on top of that, fucking let's have a fucking Echo Arena finals at fucking Disney World. That would be amazing, right? That's awesome. But I just forgot a point. There was a big point here. The whole thing is like also pushing that idealistic view of the future again, getting a cultural push. Oh, and the other big thing is that plays perfectly into Facebook's rebranding effort for Meta. This whole thing about the metaverse and all that shit. That is taking this promise of VR that is today, and they can brand this as like that utopian future that we've all been hoping, we all wanted, that our grandparents dreamed of. We're working. They can use that shit.
Wait, so that was tied into Meta, but that was also a I don't think you did it on purpose. You might have, but it was definitely a throwback call to the day one video, which was played at the beginning. Oh, it wasn't played at the beginning of this stream. It's sometimes played at the beginning of this stream.
No, you played the Richie video, but what callback? Meta? What about Meta?
No, the day one video.
What was the callback?
Our grandparents dreamed of a day.
Yeah, no, it's That was incidental, but it's also not on accident. Like that's all kind of it's part of that same theme. Yeah.
Incidental, but also at the same
I
time,
go.
it definitely
I tend
still
to
makes
always
sense.
kind of bring those up together. Yeah.
It definitely still makes sense. It's still appropriate. It could be used as a callback, but it wasn't meant to be.
So the fact that fucking Michael Eisner, whoever's running Disney these days, hasn't gotten with fucking Mark Zuckerberg and worked some fucking he was able to work out Spider-Man with Sony. Is that Michael Eisner? Is that who's running shit?
Is he
No.
still I thought he died. Didn't he die?
Michael Eisner dead? Whoever the fuck is running Disney now.
I don't know, man.
Gotta get with. I was thinking of the guy running the MCU.
Whoever ruined Star Wars.
They were great movies.
Fuck you.
That's high.
I'm just saying, man. Wide world of VR sports. Torquemada gets it. Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill ruined Star Wars.
No.
What?
No. Oh no.
No.
Will Sanchez, while you're there, you tell them they fucked up Star Wars. They need to fix it. Tell them Legends is bullshit. They need to bring back the EU.
Dude, I really want to go to Universal. Actually, I've been to Universal much more recently than Disney World. I went to Universal sometime in the last 5 years, maybe 6 years, maybe 7 years. It was a little bit ago. It wasn't that long ago though. But it was right before you.
You're right,
It was
TGI. Disney is nothing special. He said it. It means it. Sorry.
It's different when you live there. I lived in Orlando for 6 months. It's totally different when you live there, and it's not, and it really isn't anything special. I have a lot of memories there. Like I just have a lot of memories from growing up. My Broman is named Mickey after the fucking mouse. Because we were at Disney when my mom found out she was pregnant. Oh goodness. Universal is amazing. Universal. Last time I went to Universal was right before they opened the fucking train station that connected the parks. It was literally right before. But I've been to Universal. I went on. I got to do the thing in back at the original Universal Studios, the fucking earthquake ride. You know, they would pull audience members up on the stage for the earthquake ride. I did that once. I was the one that fell once, quote unquote. They actually throw a dummy down. You just wait at the bottom and then walk up the stairs. But I did the fall once for the earthquake ride. I also this actually used to be one of my favorite stories to tell because I had so many stories from it. I worked a convention in Orlando. It was called FXCon. And basically, we sat with we were volunteers at this thing for it was for 3 days, but I couldn't go the third day. I had to work, which is unfortunate. I didn't get the little gift package because you had to go all 3 days for the gift package. But we basically sat with the actors all day. Like so when you go to one of those conventions and you go to like get an autograph from an actor, it's like $20. You give them 20 and they'll autograph whatever the fuck you want, but you give the money to somebody else. And the reason you do that, so the actors doesn't have to take any heat. They don't have to do any awkward, like, oh, it's $20. You know, they don't have to enforce that. They can just be the happy face, right? The happy actor face. There's someone who sits there with the actor who says it's $20 for an autograph, like who does the dirty deed, right? I did that for those 2 days. The first person I sat with. Anybody happen to watch Angel? You ever watch Angel, Gil?
No.
The TV show Angel?
No, I didn't.
No? Anybody watch Angel? Someone in chat, let me know if you watch Angel. The spinoff from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The Green Demon. I forget his name. He actually died in like 2009 or something from a heart condition. It was really sad. The Green Demon guy, the singer dude. I sat with him for an entire fucking day. He was hands down one of the nicest fucking people I have ever met. Ever. Like this dude was fucking the friendliest dude. But he was there. I also met Carl Reese, the original from the original Terminator, the guy who played the
Kyle
Reese.
God
Yeah.
damn it. Fuck you.
Damn it.
No,
my bad.
no, shut your mouth. You listen to me. God damn it. This is where I'm stepping in.
Yes, Torquemada. Yeah, it was that one.
Listen.
Who's that guy?
You cannot call him Carl Reese. I was literally named Kyle because of Kyle Reese. You cannot call him Carl.
So here's the thing. Who's the lady? Oh, I'll look her up. Usually I can't remember her name. I'll look her up. She was on Mad Men.
While you're
She's
looking
got
her
red
up,
hair.
dude, my mom literally wanted to call me Kyle Reese blank
That's
my last
hilarious.
name. My dad was like, no, fuck that. So I got named Kyle, my grandpa's last name, my last name.
Okay, so all right, so I gotta set the stage here. So all right, I was sitting with Green Demon guy. I forget his name. Friendliest dude on earth. He was to my right. To my immediate left was the guy who played Shepard Book on Firefly. He wasn't rude, but he was pretentious. He wasn't rude, but it was clear like he was an actor. You know what I mean? He had that kind of like thing about him. He was a friendly guy, but he definitely had that kind of pretentious thing about him. To his left was Christina Hendricks before Mad Men. This because she was on a few episodes of Firefly. Before she fucking blew up huge, she was 2 seats down from me. Well, 3 because there was another volunteer there. And then a few seats down from her was the guy who played Kyle Reese. It's fucking 10:30 in the morning. The guy who plays Kyle Reese is fucking hammered, absolutely obliterated, and he's walking. He goes up to the guy who plays Shepard Book and starts saying some nasty shit about Christina Hendricks, like the inappropriate stuff, not like like she's poopy, like inappropriate shit. And it was the most awkward thing. They were trying to wrangle him back to his seat. He was knocking tables over and shit. It was wild. He was clearly having a bad time. He wasn't aside from that, he wasn't he was a friendly guy. He was obviously, having a moment. But then the guy who plays Leatherface was there, the fucking giant motherfucker. He was a huge metalhead. He has all the Kiss faces tattooed on his leg. And at the after party, on Saturday night, there was this after party. He was outside the hotel with a whole bunch of like groupies around him, flipping through his phone, going, "Who should we call? Who should we call?" And he's like just whipping out metal like lead singers, like Corey. I could call Corey Taylor. I could call like every fucking metalhead that is ever, like all the big names. He's just whipping them out like we could call anybody right now if we wanted to, because he's Leatherface. Of course, all he knows all the metal guys. Who else was there? The guy who was inside of R2D2 was there.
Hey,
also, Ray Park. Ray Park was there, dude. My buddy sat with Ray Park all day. Yeah, Darth Maul. Among many other things. Yeah, Ray Park was there.
Guess what?
Chicken butt.
Yes. TGI.
Also sat with. Did you ever see The Girl Next Door?
Dimly.
One more. Last one. The Girl Next Door. You ever see that movie?
I didn't. I did, but I was very high.
Okay. Do you remember? There's the buddy in it who's like obsessed with like making porn.
I literally remember nothing about that movie.
Well, I sat with that kid. I sat with that actor all day. He was really nice. I also met Veronica Mars. What's her name?
Don't know. TGI, you're in chat. Please DM me. Please DM me. I got nothing else, dude. It's time to end the podcast.
Please DM me. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, TGI. Please DM me.
That was just one of the coolest experiences, sitting with all those actors for that day. And I met one of the NSYNC guys, Chris. What's his fucking name? Not Chris. NSYNC guys. What's his fucking name? Joey Fatone. I met Joey Fatone. There was this girl. She was sitting next to me that day, and we became friends. And halfway through the day, and she was a few years younger than me. She was a teenager. I was only like 20 at the time. And she sees Joey Fatone, and she goes, "Oh my god, I want to talk to him." And I was like, "So talk to him." And she was like, "But I can't." So I was like, "Hey, Joey." I just shouted out to him, and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" And he came up. He was just fucking friendly as fuck. I was like, "The girl wants to talk to you," and he was like, "Hey, what's up? What's going on?" And he just fucking had a little conversation with her. He was the friendliest fucking guy. I was like, forever, dude, I will talk this dude up. That was the nicest interaction. Did not expect it. It was not necessary. Don't even know why he was at the Geek Convention. But I met Joey Fatone, and he was a super friendly guy.
Awesome. It's nice.
That's the end of my
rant. It's
rant.
nice when you meet your people, and they're actually cool people.
You should just buy
I'm boring everyone. They're leaving now.
Oh, well, okay. Good night, guys. This is the B League Podcast. I'm Gilligan. I'm a host. My co-host tonight, Sir Dimwee. What's up, Sir Dimwee?
What up?
Yo. Dim, you definitely weren't boring people. It's just the end of the stream, dude. Like, there's like 3 people in the arena right now, and that's what they see. If they saw your face, they'd still be here because you were definitely on one.
There's nothing to stay for, JG. We're leaving.
Good night, guys. Hey, guess what? Okay, all right. Let me do my thing here. So tomorrow at 8 p.m. will be Virtus Media, this channel right here that you're watching right now, will be casting the VRNL Bruiser Cup, and it'll be my team, Tranquility, versus some other fucking team. Doesn't matter. I was on it. It's not a big deal. And then Saturday night at 12:30 a.m. Sunday morning, like really late Saturday night, really early Sunday morning, will be big fabulous games with Daniel Fabulous. He's playing like Jackbox and some other party games the audience can participate in. It's dope. Check it out if you're up that late. It's really late for us Easterners. It's not that late for those Westerners. But then also on Sunday at 7 p.m. starting this Sunday forevermore, Wireless Casts. You can check out Wireless Jack's Season 2 roster versus whoever we sign up for scrims that week. It'll be fun. The first episode's going to be against Ignite from Season 2, not Joker turned Ignite, but the original Ignite from Season 2. It's going to be a dope-ass match because we used to play each other all the time, and we had a lot of respect for each other, and it was a great time. It's going to be a good time. Good reunion tour, if you will. And then on Sundays at 9, VRGL Sunday Night Showdown. Check it out. Mondays at 9:30, 2CQ, 2 Cool Queens. That's what's up. Check it out. That's it. Good night, guys.
Well, no, it's because no, the reason why I like it